Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Sunday, it's the end of the week, and that means it's time for some good old Warframe. Welcome back, one and all. Hello. We've got Beardface there. Hello, dude. Hello there as well. Quintus, how are we all doing today? As the stream title may suggest, and as I mentioned already over on Discord, I know Quintus definitely has heard of this already. Today, I intend to prepare for the upcoming update. In the case you have missed it, the upcoming update, which is on, I think they said it's coming out Wednesday. That might be, interrupting the stream, that'll be fun. But I think they said the update that's coming out should be on Wednesday, around about that time next week, is going to involve a lot of quality life features. That seems to be more the focus there. There's going to be the refresh of the ability to replay the new war, things like that. But also, they are changing up Sister and Kuva Lich weapon selection. So with that, when you go to, try and get a Sister or Lich to spawn, if you get a weapon you don't want and you just move away from them, whatever the process is going to be, they'll say it in the patch notes. Well, if you basically decline a weapon, that weapon will be removed from the pool entirely. You won't be going through Cassini and going, another comb, can we get Manuka or anything like that. You'll whittle down the pool until either you get lucky or you've gotten to the very last weapon. You'll not have endless strings of repeats. And that is going to be a massive overall time saver. This is in fact one of the very few pity systems we have ever seen in Warframe. That's a pretty big deal. I'm going to be making a big deal about it once I've got my hands on the fuller details. So look forward to that, and today's stream is going to be a little bit of pre-farming in preparation for that. You can absolutely hop into the sortie, Quintus. As Quintus is immediately spoiling there, though, we're not going straight into Requiem Relic opening, guys. First things first, we want to have a look at today's sortie. Let's just shut him up straight away. There we go. So we've got an Excavation with secondary only. We've got an Exterminate with augmented enemy shields, and then we have a Rescue with enemy physical enhancement. These are absolutely nothing. The Excavation, well, they go on a little bit longer, and with secondary only, we need to pay a little bit more attention to what we're doing there. So let's get ready for a secondary only Excavation. We've already got Beardface and Quintus here in the squad. If you want to be the fourth person in today's squad, just send a message to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad here, and we'll smash this out. Yes, indeed. Now let's see. The secondary I usually go for, just as a general purpose one, is this lovely little laser beam here. I'm thinking, considering it is secondary only, I'm actually going to take a pass on this one right now. I'm going to go for instead, what's it called? The Spore Lacer. The Spore Lacer. We're also up against the Corpus, so if I go full Toxin on this, if I take off the Jolt mod and go full Toxin, this should slap, basically. If I swap out that Pistol Pestilence for Pathogen Rounds, there we go, bring up that damage a little bit. Even with 4 Former, I'm still shy a mod slot here because of fitting everything. I mean, this is a nice Riven I've got. Multi-shot damage, crit damage, Not one I want to throw away, but still. How do you PM me in game? So the way you PM someone in game, you go /W, their name, and then, hello, I would like to join, please. But I can't do it myself because, it's me. Yeah, /W, the name of the person, and then a message. Specifically a message that tells me why you're messaging. Don't just send hello, please. Do not just send hello. Because people who just want to buy stuff off River Market, Warframe Market, even though I'm showing as offline and invisible, do that as well. I'm like, what do you want? Speak. Quintus, seriously? Seriously? Come on, dude. Hello, Adam, I like how you doing today. I'm going to pop a secondary adapter in here because I didn't actually do one already. So let's do that. And let's go for good old Merciless. That's going to be lovely. That'll give me a damage buff. And in fact, with the... I've got a bit of base damage here. I know this is giving a load, but that's already giving me a bit of base damage. That's giving me a load more. I can probably actually just dump that. And this will allow me to put on additional stuff instead. Question is, do I have something worth doing? I mean, Formation on this seems like a good idea, actually. Except I can't fit it. Well, okay, I can if I do that. Yeah, look at the range buff on that. Ooh, that is nice. Only MR9, we'd love to join your squad. You have some missions below level 40. This is a sortie, Evil Banan Prime. This is a sortie we're going into. they don't start below 40. The final mission gets up to level 100. So, are you sure you want to be joining then, if that's your stipulation? Sure you want to be joining? Well, whilst we have a think about that, Gremsa has requested we use Vauban for this. I don't know why I left the arsenal entirely. I didn't need to do that. Let's grab Vauban, or Vauban, depending on who you speak to, but I say it's Vauban. No, Vauban. Yeah, it's Vauban. But there we are. Some people complain. There's always people complaining. What's my default build on this here? I've got a preparation build, I've got myself some duration, range, strength, you know, some good stuff, get us going. Mostly range and strength on that, which should be suitable for this, I think. Yeah. It'll be suitable. We've got some decent basic tanks going on here. Vitality Rolling Guard will keep me fine for most things. Arcane Grace. Corrosive Projection, however, is not suitable for this mission, because there's no armor to deal with, by and large. So let's instead have a better idea where the enemies are at. There we go. Fair do, Adam, like fair do. Alright, even but none. I'm not going to bounce between bits and pieces. I don't really take a cue of I will join on later missions if you don't mind, please. So just follow the stream. When you see a mission you want to be part of, let me know. Let me know, my dude. But yeah, if you're not part of the sortie, this is time to request for joining for the sortie. This is definitely the time for requesting to join the sortie, because we're doing the sortie missions. Use Gara's ability for more energy? I could do that, but you know what? I'm honestly going to pass on that one for now. I'm honestly going to pass on that one for now. So let's get this cracking then, guys. Hello, Snake Raider. Snake Raider, how are you doing today? Hello as well, Pagan Chaz. Hello, Parvos. Hello, Fanta Killer. Oh, and hello, Double Lee. That is Pagan Jazz, subscribing with their Prime. Thank you very much, my dude, and enjoy your lovely new blue badge. Bring you into the channel proper. I'm going to give you a cheers to that. Cheers indeed. Welcome to the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely new emotes. Make sure as well, if you have got your Discord account on the community Discord as well, you connect up your Discord and Twitch accounts so you'll get access to the supporter T-Lounge there. Let's get cracking. Which way are you headed? This way. Flat. Yeah, that works. Flat. Oh, okay. I do not have Prime Sure-Footed. Whoops. As a mistake.
Go to the dig site.
Flat. Yeah, no Prime Sure-Footed. I have to roll through these things. Okay. Leap. Alright, fair enough then, Celeste. Appreciate the lurk all the same. Welcome, welcome. Kind of. Welcome, but you're probably going to hear not much of said welcome. Alright, let's put down some defensive protections for the area. Let's get out the Flechette Orb and use that for a little bit of defense. Through offense. Zap, zap, zap. Yeah, that's just going to poke the holes in a few enemies, isn't it? Wait for them to get in range, or they could just die as well. That works too. Take rate of same good. Been building my Rhino Prime, wanting with Toothache all day. Well, congrats on the Rhino Prime. Less congrats on the Toothache. I hope that goes away for you. Absolutely. Toothache is nothing you're dealing with. Where's these cells all at? Pop this over it. Oh, I didn't need to get another cell. Alright, I'll just drop it over here for now. We'll use it later. We'll use it later. Edgelord Cephalon needs more body scans? Ah. You'll get there, you'll get there. Synth time? Prime Disappointment. Not sure what you think you're listening to. We're on the Synthwave playlist at the moment. We are on the Synthwaves. So, enjoy! Yo, Gremsa, subscribing at tier 1 as well. Welcome, my dude. Enjoy yourself. Your shiny new emotes and badge as well. Cheers, my dude. Welcome to the channel proper. We have got some more emotes along the way to, for the channel. I've seen one of them so far. I'm going to release them all once we got them as one full batch. There is a bit of delay in processing in getting them all done at the moment. But I have got more emotes on their way for you guys. Give you even more to enjoy throughout Switch. I say you've got a couple follow emotes here on the channel, but the subscribe emotes, you can of course use those anywhere on Twitch, not just on this channel. Which is why they're a little bit more refined than the follow emotes. The follow ones are a little bit more goofy. Let's be honest now. Just a little bit less polished more than anything. Alright, let's see. We've got B operating down here, but B is full of power. So it's probably well defended. I'm going to head on over to this new location, which should be a good C one. Let's just leave some damage behind over here. The corpus to deal with. There's another one here. Why not? Just a little bit of damage. Keep them off my back. Of a defensive zone. And let's put some damage over here as well. Just if anything comes through that way. That should do a good job of holding most of them at bay. Maybe I've given it a little bit too much faith. Maybe. Might have overcooked it. There we are. Do that. Re-up the defense. Pop down some more of these. Is that going to go far enough? Ah, I didn't get it over that rock. That's actually a bit of a dud. Through that throw. You know, I need this area covered. These are where they're coming in from. This is where they're causing the most damage. I covered that. That should have it sorted now. Yeah, we see they're dropping now. They keep trying to push through, and it's working through it. There we are. That's what we're looking for. That's a good defensive zone. Well, apparently I've got this full. Lovely. Path bro, come on. Path bro. Dude. I ain't even answering that. That's a... There are teachers who will say in schools, there's no such thing as a dumb question. That's a dumb question. And you know it. Weren't planning to build the Prime Iron Skin is useful when trying to use the carriers. I mean, yeah, it is. Iron Skin does give you total status immunity. There's a various number of frames which do that, but yeah, it gives you total status immunity, which also protects you from self knockdowns. That is a nice thing. That is indeed a nice thing. Let's pop some damage over here, do some over here, do some over here, and do some over here. That should deal with the majority of enemies in the local area. Now, yep, there we are. He's just been popped. Alright, good. I was going to say, yeah, is anyone going to do that one? Yeah, it's just been popped. Let's head on over that way. I think this one should defend itself now. Got my Fletchettes there running for the next 10 seconds. Are we exposed? At least from my defenses for a few seconds, so it should be fine. What level is the Lich currently? There is not a Lich currently, Walthans. We'll not be hunting Liches today. That's not the intent. Today we'll be getting the Requiem mods. So then to go absolutely mad on Lich farming when the update comes out next week. Oh, bro, don't even try joshing about it. You know, I'm not an idiot. Do I ever call myself the K engineer, or do I say the Kengineer? Don't even try it. Not funny. Just makes you look like an idiot. And yes, all trolls are idiots, so if you're trolling or acting like an idiot, you're an idiot. Just come up with a new joke. Seriously. Alright then. We are nearly done on this mission here, the first of the sortie. We'll be good to go along from here. What's the best way to get Requiem Relics? If you are doing Liches or Sisters already, you'll just get Requiem Relics as you go through them. So that'll get you a fair chunk of them already. Another way you can get them is that you can go ahead and do the Kuva, Kuva Siphons and Kuva Floods. Kuva Flood will always give you a Requiem Relic. Kuva Siphon has a chance of giving you one. I don't know why I'm even holding this power core. Don't need it. We're done. Let's go. Let's go. We are done here. We can escape. Okay, apparently we can't escape him. There we are. We can escape to absolute freedom. Yeah, most of the relics I've got, I think I've just gotten from generally doing Liches and Sisters, and I've just kind of accrued the relics over time. Once you've got enough of the mods to cover all of the combinations, you just kind of get Requiem relics over time. You just will. There we are then. Alright, so that is the first mission down, and that is the Warframe mission as requested there earlier. So let's head on over to our next mission of today's sortie. Let's head on over. So I'm going to grab Lavos for this next bit, because Lavos is amazing. Pretty easy to understand that one. Let's get cracking on this Exterminate. Now there are augmented enemy shields. They're going to be pretty strong against things which are not toxin. Pretty strong against not toxin. Lavos has toxin. So we're probably going to be just fine. Good evening, Lynn. How are you doing today? Lava Lavos? Yup. Alrighty, let's go, let's go, let's go. Rip whichever finger is in charge of holding down one. Well, you see, that is going to be... What's that, right? Ring finger on the left hand. Also got a load of... oh, this is a crossfire mission, so there's going to be some unshielded enemies. We got a free modifier. At least half-price modifier. As I mentioned on the Discord, when it comes to Lavos' abilities, if you already know which elements you probably want to be using in the next cast, you can add it whilst you're going through the animation of the cast. I've just gotten used to that process. You'll see I almost always have an element modded in, because I'm just ready to go. I don't need to kind of predict what I'm going to need. Sorry, I don't need to wait and find out what I'm going to need. I can predict it, because I know basically what I'm going to be encountering, by and large. It's Corpus I need to be defeating with Toxin, then I just go Toxin. It's the Grenadier I'll be using Heat more than anything. In a crossfire mission like this, I'd normally go for Heat, but I'm going Toxin at the moment because the augmented shields mean that the Heat would do nothing to the Corpus, realistically. And now I'm just parkouring like an idiot. How often is the Platinum giveaway done? I do need to be PC player. So if you do exclamation mark raffle, you'll get the details to both of those questions there. Exclamation mark raffle. Oh, look at that spread of damage as it goes across there. And you see the affinity drops coming in as well as they just succumb to that toxin. Some of them are going to be stronger. Absolutely. Those are going to be the Grenadier more than anything. But it still just wipes out all the Corpus pretty damn easily. Pretty damn easy. Let's pop that down there. And we're done. Oh, well, that was quick.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I see I am not the only Lavos going around. Fortunately, the other Lavos doesn't quite have the same Vile Rush efficiency as myself. They're not used to doing double or even triple dashes. Oh, I see. Pagan Chaz has decided for our final mission of the sortie, we're going to be using a fully randomized loadout. It's been a while since someone's picked that one. My dude. You've been holding on to those banners. Hell, you may even come to regret not holding on to those spanners because we're about to do the prediction for the day's sortie as well. As we dive into the third and final mission, what reward do you guys think we're going to get from today's sortie? How about the concept of picking up energy orbs can reduce ability cooldown on Lavos? I don't like it, Parvos. I don't like it, and the very simple reason on that is because Lavos is completely separated from energy. So he gains the benefits of not needing energy, he also has the costs of not benefiting from energy. The whole point for him is that he just doesn't benefit from it. His passive is the only bit that picks it up by going for orbs specifically. They give him 10 seconds of status immunity. That's it. So yeah, guys, the prediction is up and running. Enter into it with as many or as few spanners as you want. You can gamble 10, you can gamble all of them. There's nothing stopping you. Pagan Chaz saying you could do random emission after the sortie if I like, but Pagan Chaz, you chose it now. You chose it now. We've got some rando here trying to pull us along, haven't we? Alright, leaving the squad. I'll bring back Beard and Quintus in just a second unless they join themselves. Let's randomize this, see what we get. It is going to be Nova Prime, Trumna, Zacti Prime, Plasma Sword with Taxon Sweeper. Okay, it's been a very long while since I've used Taxon. Let's see. What have I got? Oh god. All right then. Cool. Yeah. That's a not a Fluxus? Oh, I'm sorry, Quintus. Did you think we had not a Fluxus? Did you think we had not a Fluxus? Because I'm seeing a Fluxus. I still haven't put Gravimags into most of my heavy weapons. And so, yeah, it defaults to Fluxus if it's not Fluxus or Morzalon. Yeah, that's just going to happen. Alrighty then, do I actually have these? It said Prisma Jewel Decurions, it did, but I don't have a Gravimag in them, so then it breaks and goes back to default. Let's see what we got here. We've got a potato at least, that's good. Heat damage, not the best against the Corpus, so let's switch that out for Toxin temporarily. Oh, I'm getting gas. Right, that's why it was heat, guys. I knew that. I knew that, yes. Let's just unfix that. There we go. Alright, how about the Zacti Prime? This is going for heat viral. It's got no potato in. I'm just going to stop looking at that one. Plasma Sword. Maybe you've got... Never mind. Cool, we're using Trumna all mission. We're using Trumna all mission, and I have got my basic Portal Nova going here. We've got Escape Velocity, which I believe is D. Megan's favourite. Is that Megan's or Reb's? Actually, I can't remember. Which one did it do? One of them really loves it. They mentioned it on stream, but I've now completely forgotten. It might have been a Rebecca instead of Meg, but I can't remember now. Is Plasma the worst one-handed sword? No idea. It certainly looks a bit naff, doesn't it? Like, we've got exposed cabling on the sword here. This does not feel like a finished design to me. Is it Rebs? Ah, there we are then. Rebs. Thank you, Adam Alec. So yeah, alright. Well, it's Portal Nova. It's a Portal Nova. Just going to close up the tab there. Let's take a run with it. Hello, may I please return? You may indeed. Seems Beard has not been able to return themselves, so I'll bring them in as well. Beard. There we go. Give him a second.
Is the future.
There he is. Alright, let's do this.
Precision. Prestige.
Let's do this. Good evening, Caesar. How you doing today?
Of the Warsmith's heart.
Ah, nice, Mr. Fox. Nice. You'll enjoy third class. A sentinel that can finally deal some damage. Sentinel weapon, I should say, that finally deals damage. Boo. Alright, Rainover apparently died and became a ghost, guys. Died and became a ghost. We all saw it coming. Let's go! Blap. Not even a blap, it's just going straight through a portal, but blap. Oh, Nova, your portals are beautiful when they work. And right now they seem to be working. I'm going to sprint through. Oh, we're already here. I mean, to be honest, Pagan Chaz, I don't do it every day. I do it every stream. But then on the days I'm not streaming, I only actually do it if it's sortie that I enjoy doing. Because there are some which are honestly just a bit of a slog. Okay, he's going to have that one, fine. And I'm dead. Whoops. Alright, turns out level 100 Xmas. They kind of mess with you. Yeah, kind of mess with you if you have no defensive mods on. We can leave. I should leave. I mean, I've got a rolling guard. So I've got one defensive mod on. That's about the limit of it. Oh, I missed my own portal. Dang it. Speaking of portals, bye! I'm stuck. Oh no. Oh shit. I didn't do it. Don't know what you're talking about. Hi. Whoops. Hey, River Mod, nice. Yup. Oh god. Oh no, I just did that to a fan. Oh dear. A fan who randomed into the squad. You know, if it's one of you guys, you know what's coming. But he just enjoyed the videos and I just yeeted him. I'm just gonna leave it at thanks for now. Nope, I have received a message. What is my message? What is my message? Oh! Gift from Quintus. Please, for the love of your poor Fluxus, put these on some new arch guns. Well, Quintus, thank you very, very much. Thank you. I will absolutely find some guns to put those onto. Absolutely. Alright then. Alright. We'll find somewhere to put those gravity mags. Cheers, Quintus. And to wrap up on the sortie there, we got a Riven. So those of you who guessed an Astral Endo, you're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. But the majority of you are correct. 7 of you guessed it would be anything else, and you're absolutely right on that one. There we go. Were I in prime time during the moment, Reb Meg jokingly suggested I should voice Albrecht's lines. I don't know if they were suggesting I should voice Albrecht. They did certainly have a suggestion about me voicing something or other. I'm not sure what was going on there. But yeah, they were certainly making some interesting suggestions about wondering if I did ASMR of all things. I don't understand the obsession with ASMR, but fair enough, fair enough. Backspace say hello, just wanted to say I really appreciate videos. Thanks, man. Thank you very much, my dude. Welcome to the Twitch channel as well. Good to have you here. Good to have you. There we go. Alrighty then. I am missing a bunch of messages there, but that's because they kind of scroll through. I'm very sorry, guys, if I don't catch all of your messages. ASMR as a term has been butchered? I imagine so, yes. I imagine so. Alright, let's have a look then, guys. Before we dive into anything else, Quintus giving us lovely gifts here. So let's pick 3 weapons to put gravity mags on. Let's pick which 3 of these. Actually, it's not just those 3, is it now? It's not just those 3. But look over here, I do also have a Kuva Ianga and Kuva Grattler. I feel like these should take 2 of the slots. Let me just take the former, thank you. So I do think these should take 2 of the slots. And then there'll be 1 more. Mr. Fox saying, I don't understand the tingles ASMR is supposed to give. All it gives is a cringe. Well, see, Mr. Fox, the way it works is that for some people it works and lots of people it doesn't, apparently. So, for a lot of people, myself included, just not going to understand it. Daddy Big Bulge coming in with 2 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Daddy Big Bulge. Giving out a tier 1 to Noxious Silence and a tier 1 to Genemy. Daddy Big Bulge, thank you very much, my dude. Cheers on that. That is the most you've probably ever heard me say the phrase Daddy Big Bulge in one go. There you are, chap. Hello, Time Reaper. How are you doing today? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put playing these now. Let's pay the slots. Why not? Whatever. Grab that. Grab this. And let's see if I can put them with Gravimag straight away. Oh, bit of lo-fi? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Let's switch to lo-fi real quickly. Apparently someone was messaging me. Oh, they messaged me right as I started stream. Well, they can learn when I stream and message me later. Lo-fi, there it is. Let's switch us over to a little bit of lo-fi. Boom. What up today? Today, Time Reaper, we're going to be opening up some Requiem relics, but first I need to be sorting out some weapon upgrades. Now, I'll be honest, I've completely forgotten how we do this. Seriously. So let's see. Not you. So if I, for example, just go grab this right here. Do I do it in here? Nope, we don't do it here. Alright, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Pagan Chat saying, how many spanners would I need to spend for a special request? A slower run with Lavos as I move so quick it's hard to follow everything. Pagan Chaz, I'm not exactly sure how you mean a slower run to allow you to follow everything. If you wanted me to, like, re-demonstrate exactly how Lavos works, I mean, I've done a whole video on him. So, yeah. I'd probably start with checking out that video and follow it up with the Orbit video I've done, which includes Lavos. There are links to those over on the Discord. So I definitely recommend giving those ones a look over first. And then if you need further guidance on him, we can certainly have a look at that. But spanners are specifically for the request that you see there. If you want something else outside of what the spanners offer, either you kindly ask and hope that I acquiesce, or you give an incentive. Things like gifted subs, things like tipping the stream with bits, or just straight up tipping directly. If you do exclamation mark tip, you'll see a link for that. If you want to support the stream and specifically direct the stream to what you would like, that's the way to, you know, give it more of a likelihood of being there on stream. No guarantees, because I never can. You watch the video but not the Orbit one. Well, check out the Orbit one then, yeah, absolutely. What level enemies aren't Requiem enemies? I can't remember, honestly. I think it's going to be around about the same as an Axie Relic Fisher, so up around that tier. Hello, Zom. I'm doing alright, thank you very much. Catalyst first, then Gravimag. Ah, right, that's what it is. Okay, well, let's put some Catalyst on then. Oh. There it is. There it is. Yep. Says I got 3 of them. Yeah, there we are. Cool. So that's that one Gravimagged. Let's grab you. I'll level them up later. I can see, guys. I can see. Thank you for reacting what's being said, but I can actually catch it. Y'all know? And it's easier just to state it if you think I've missed it. Like, come on. Come on, come on. Once again, my reminder to you guys, I am not in fact an idiot. I can read. Yes, some messages do go past, but come on, at least give me the opportunity to read it first. Alrighty, now what's the pick for the third one? I've done the 2 Kuvas because that just makes sense to me. What about the rest? What other one will I do? I've already got Morzon, already got Fluctus, already got these 2. Larkspur's a fun one. Velocitus. Okay, so we got a vote for Larkspur, a vote for Velocitus. Grattler is a no because I've got a Kuva Grattler. So that just doesn't make sense. Imperator is pointless because it's terrible. It just is. Judicurians I'm ruling out because I got the Prisma. So we've got Corvus, Singus, Larkspur, Prisma, Velocitus, Phaedra. These 6 are the options. Velocitus Paw as a general use heavy weapon. I mean, I've got general uses. Hey, what's going on? We're looking to add a Gravimag to a weapon at the moment. Just deciding which one to pop it onto. Imperative Vandal? I don't think I actually have that one. No, I don't have it. So nope, that's not an option, guys. It's these 6. The 6 that you can see. The 6 that I've called out very specifically because I have it to add it onto. In terms of an all-rounder, I've got an all-rounder. The all-rounder is the Morzalon. Morzy here is just super powered. Larkspur because it's Children's? I suppose, yeah, it is a signature weapon. I'll go Larkspur. It's decided. Larkspur it is. I've decided to go Larkspur. There we go. Bam. Alrighty then. There we are, let's get some Gravimags out there. I'll level up the stuff later on because that's not actually the intent of today's stream. That is not the intent of today's stream. The intent of today's stream is to go and crack open some Requiem relics. Go get those Requiem mods ready for the update that is coming. We got a request here from Adept from Tower to use a Limbo, so we're bringing Limbo to the very first run. And let's just equip some decent weapons for the rest of it as well. There we go. Gravity, and go for Cronin, why not? I'm just going to leave them 2 to chat. It's probably a worthwhile idea, Penguin. It's probably a very worthwhile idea, I'd say. Wish you could join Raid Over? I mean, we've already got a full squad here at the moment, my dude. But I appreciate the consideration. I'll take the hydration, though. What's my favourite melee weapon? Glaive Prime. It's just so absurdly powerful, and it requires a little bit more thinking than your typical melee weapon, in that there's a bit of timing going on. I'm not just going like some kind of deranged dolphin, you know? All good. Have I tried the Trumney yet? I don't believe I have. Have I? Don't think I have. Anyway, that aside, let's have a look there. So we've got the options of a spy or exterminate. Ooh. I'm going to take the spy one. Let's set this to... No, we'll stick to public, just in case someone does drop out. We'll stick to public. So let's go do the spy one. And you see, I've got quite a few relics to open up here, guys. So we've got plenty for me to crack open today. There's like 80-ish of them. They're going to be absolutely fine. So we got a Requiem 2, a 3, a 1, and a 3. 4 doesn't get a representation here on this mission, but it's fine. What level is this? This is level 60 to 70. For whoever asked earlier, these enemies are level 60 to 70. I can't get behind using scroll wheel as melee, because either then I'm using my middle finger on scroll wheel and something else on right click, which I'm not comfortable with, or I'm taking a finger off a mouse button to scroll wheel, which I also don't like. My mouse hand stays pretty much solid where it is. I'll be honest, I don't really upgrade my Requiem relics at all. Simple reason being is that I get so many of them, I don't find it necessary. And instead, I could save the Void Traces for stuff where the relics are more of a struggle to come by. Sometimes enemies can get not hit for various reasons, God Zombie. I can't say I remember a very specific instance to refer to, but I imagine it happens. This is Bugframe after all. Oh, I've got a Stalker inbound. Oh, wonderful. Sure would be a shame if someone activated Gloom on him. Yeah, that would be terrible. Alright, what you got for me? Oh, he's tanking. He's doing his best, and he's dead. I forgot to switch Sentinel. I'm pretty sure my Taxon just helped out with that. That's curious. Well. Stalker Sigil? No, I wanted to mark the blueprint. There it is. Alright then. If someone needs a dread, they can get it. I'm just going to go do the Sea Vault over here. That. Are you going to die from that? I was actually going to die from that. There we go. Needed a few more hits to get him to death. Oh, apparently this is not the route to sea. Okay. What's the route to sea there? It is this way. Here we go. Alright, yes, you're shooting me. Can you kindly stop? There we are. Oh, right there. Let's do this correctly. By correctly, I mean switch to operator. Lock down. Lock down. Okay, not sure how that got triggered. Pretty sure Magus Lockdown doesn't trigger alarms, but okay. Maybe it was. I didn't think it did. Heard me hit a guy? There's the thing, is that I was void dashing. So what was going to hit a guy? And even then, it would have to be instantly triggered. It would have to hit a, what's it, regulator, sensor regulator. Didn't think I hit anything, but maybe I did. Alrighty then. I just realised I have a complete lack of reactant. Of course, yes, we actually need to be getting reactant. Yeah, I have noticed, like, basically nothing happening. There we go. Now we got a Void Fissure. Okay, that's a problem. So I've heard, Parvos, so I've heard. In fact, I recommended it to people on stream a few months ago. I'm familiar. Is it more beneficial to run Swift Bite or streamline Fleeting Expertise on levels to reduce cooldown? So you don't want to run Fleeting Expertise, that will mess up your duration, which will mess up all your status damage, which is basically the damage that Lavos uses, so don't do that. As for Streamline, the effect of it is very minimal compared to what you get from Swift Bite. I would say it is overall very minimal. Swift Bite will give you cooldowns that you cannot get elsewhere. Streamline just will not do that. Alright. Mission complete, let's get out of here. I have infinite ammo on my Amprex, so I'm just going to be zapping on the way out, because I can. Mission successful. That is a complete lack of Requiem mods. I'm going to take the Ribbon Sliver, because I find that more valuable to me than just lower the Kuva. I prefer to have the ribbons themselves. But yeah, that's unfortunate. It's fine. We're just getting started. Although, look at that. I just got 2 Harrow pieces in a single run. Harrow's hard to farm, so they say. 2 bits of Harrow in 1 mission. Yeah, hard to farm. Streamer luck? Nah. How can it be streamer luck? Look at that. I didn't even get the thing I came here for. That's not streamer luck. We're saying gotta go for a bit. All right, my dude. You take care. This man got 3 ire from a single relic pack. In fairness, I didn't have that happen 3 times. Okay, I think I only had it happen twice. Alright then. With Limbo completed there, let's switch on over to another frame, which I think may be a little bit more suitable for this. Let's go Loki. You know? I want to go Loki. I don't usually use Loki. I mean, Quintus, if you weren't anywhere where you should find some, that would probably have an effect. Yeah, this should be good. We'll go for a bit of a Loki. Let's bring out Zithilmin. Let's bring it out with some Steel Path Grenadier power, just to really overkill it. That should be great. And now that I've done all of that decision making, we're not going to be doing that anyway, because it turns out that Packaging wants a full random loadout. Alright, full random loadout. Sure, let's do it. We've got Mag, Secura Penta. I'm going to have to switch that one to one that's not meant to be sold. Twin Vipers, Tenet Grigori, Giles with the Cryotra. Oh dear. Yeah, Secura Penta, let's switch it over to the correct one. Because the rank 0 doesn't count, that's one to be sold. Otherwise, this isn't even Mag Prime, this is just basic Mag. And which heavy weapon? We got Judicarian. Judicarian? But that's not an option. Just when we think we know how Warframe works. Did I sell the Fluxus? I did not. No, Fluxus is right there. I put a Gravimag onto these 3 weapons today. And so it picks this one. And keeps it. Leave it and see if it works in the mission? That's a good idea. Let's try it. Let's try it. Has this got mods? Well, it's got mods plural. Yep, let's just move on from that. How about you? Oh boy. Alright then, and how about you? You should be better. Well, not a lot better, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Actually, I can put something on here, can't I? Wonderful. What shall I put onto you? Your range is 2.5. I think a range mod is going to be a nice idea, actually. That'll do. That will do. And what have we got over here? Giles with the Cryotra. Giles is a mower. There he is, ready for battle. I have a mower for this mission. What mods has he got is a good question as well. Okay, sure, yeah, let's do it. Alright then, Mag, have you got a build? You've got a very high range build. That sounds fun. Let's just do it. Yeah, let's just do it. Sod it. Alrighty, let's go guys. Let's go crack open. You know what, I'm going to alternate between these just to keep it interesting. So let's go for the Exterminate one now. Let's go Exterminate, guys. Oh, that's pretty neat, Rainover. Oh, who's this? Hello. Look, Spivg. Look, Spivg. I'm going to give you one mission to declare who you are, Look, Spivg. I don't really add people who don't make themselves known to me. If we don't ever interact, to my knowledge, I won't add you. Pop up, say hi, or I'll just reject it. What's my opinion of the Dread? It's pretty dreadful. No, it's alright, but it gets outclassed by lots of ridiculously overpowered bows these days. It falls well behind other bows these days. I have no shame on that one, Rainover. No shame at all. Ah! Okay, I have some shame. Oh god, that hurt. That fucking hurt. What was that? I was even blocking the shots. I know there was a bleed procs from mines, but my shield was being constantly regenerated and murdered at the same time. For seemingly no reason. That was bizarre. Ooh, range buff mag. Range and strength buff mag. Our teammate needs help opening the door. There it is. Never mind, I got it. Let me just get through all of those guys. You there. Show me how big this is. I'm dead again. You know what? I really should have put some tank on this mag. I really should have put some tank on this mag. I have no energy. Does the arch can work? Good point. Good point. Let's try it. No, we got the Fluctus. We got the Fluctus. Ah, well. I mean, I can still use it. Did he just go through here? What? What? I also can't find my weapon. Oh, do I need to... Oh, I need to explode him. That's what's going on there. Never mind, that was just confusing everything there. So, they were running... They weren't running through a door. There are doors, but they were not going through this door, okay? They went straight through that window, just running or vile rushing. Okay, guys? They just went through that. And they absolutely should not have. Absolutely should not have. Yes, I know he vile rushed. That's exactly what I just said, Raynuva. You're not listening much today, are you? That was bizarre.
I take my leave.
There were two people, Raynuva. There were two people. But thank you for trying to reinforce what I'm saying. Not quite the way to do it, but thank you. Alright, let's just get out of this mission. It's weird and people are seeming to think that I've never seen the Kuva Fortress before. Little bit insulting. Not in the mood for that. Hey, seriously guys, I actually do get tired of backseat gaming when you act like I'm an idiot. That's just insulting. We watched people phase through a wall. If none of you are surprised by that, you clearly just jaded. Alrighty then. Let's go put this mag away. Is Titanium Razor Wing able to do that? Almost certainly. She's tiny. And hitboxes in this game are surprisingly accurate at times. Alright, next we got a request from Quintus, because of course Quintus is going to ask for Euryale. Alright, let's bring out Euryale. Let's bring out Euryale. Here you are. You want your edgy cabbage girl? We'll have edgy cabbage girl. Here she comes. There we are. Feel good about yourself, my dude. Oh dear, here we go. Alright. I said I was bouncing between the two, so back to the spy one. Let's do it. Let us suffer frame? Yeah, pretty much. Garbage girl? Yeah. Cabbage or seaweed? Eh. The only difference is one grows from water and one grows in water, you know. Feed it, it'll bonk it in there. At least I have an Umbra Former on her. It is worth something, Gadamalik. It's worth exactly one Umbra Former.
Your mission is to break into enemy
Alright.
and steal enemy intelligence files.
Let's do this. I apparently have a gas modded gaze at the moment. That was from the very poor choice of mission last time, wasn't it? Yeah. What's it called? Zello Prolo. There's the word. Alright, I hope one of you guys can, you know, handle vaults. Because I ain't doing them with you, right? I mean, I can try. I'll head towards B. And if it's not already taken, I'll try. It's worth a lot of bits and subs. Well, that's another way of looking at it, I suppose, yeah. Oh my god, don't bounce backwards off things. Why do I even use Merlina? If just to prove how absolutely flummoxing she is. I don't know what the definition of stealth is, so I'm just going to laser beam you. That okay? Cool, thanks. Oh, I can interact with that, but I can't interact with this. And if I switch to operator, she gets off Merlina. None of this makes sense. Fine. Merlina is banned in this spy vault, apparently. No, 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 no. Try that again. There we are. Oh, guy heard something. Don't know what he heard, but he heard something. And ta-da! Undetected and unsuspected. You gotta love a good smash and grab. Ta-da! Oh, the Kuva Fortress, it's so complicated. You absolutely have to have a stealth frame. Not even your Rayleigh can do it easily. Yeah. Just did it. Did a triathlon with randoms yesterday, only got 2 arcanes from them. They are automatically granted to you on killing or capturing the triathlons, so that just sounds like a straight up bug. It's automatically given. So yeah, 100% a bug there, indeed. Unfortunate. Welcome to Bug Frame. It's pickup? No, all the bits are pickup. I'm pretty sure you just get the arcane. Pretty certain. It just pops up as unidentified item. Either that or I just happen to always stand on where the arcane pops out, but fairly certain you just get it. I suppose I could be wrong on that one. I don't do a lot of eidolons. Never will make a guide on it because I literally do not care for them proper. They have a ground model? Fair enough then. Never noticed it. Never. Hello Gaming Koala, how are you doing today? Alrighty. Well, we managed to get one of the mods there, got lock. We're making progress, guys. We're making progress. Getting bits and pieces here. For those of you who aren't yet aware, somehow just missed the details. Basically, with the patch coming out next week, the number of cycles you need to go through to try and get a Kuva Lich or a Sister of Parvos with the particular weapon you're looking for is going to be made a lot easier. We're going to see one of the very few pity systems in Warframe. Whenever possible. Alright, invite. Yeah, there we are. That's what it means. So yeah, we're going to actually see an actual pity system for once. And so I'm farming up some of these Requiem mods ahead of time to go towards that. Now, the next request in terms of frames from Zomtronic. I'm falling in love with Gauss all over again, so show the stream just how ridiculous he can be. Okay. Gauss it is. I'm doing alright, Gaming Koala. So long as things go well, so long as people act well, it's all good here. Keeping myself on a neutral level. I've dealt with a lot of idiots even before stream today, so the fewer of you act like one, the better. I've dealt with some really stupid people today, and worn me down already. Worn me down already. These be good. Yeah, this will be good. I'll just run with this, whatever. I'll also grab this. Let's just fix you and fix you. There we go. What was the message? Want me to level up any Requiem mod? Don't care. Literally don't care. Bring whatever relic you want to bring. If it's a Requiem relic, great. If it's not a Requiem relic, stop hacking. Humanity and stupid people? Never. More than usual today. More than usual. I had to explain to multiple people today what a challenge is on a Riven. These people were MR 18 and above, one of them over 8,000 hours played in the game. They were selling Rivens on Warframe Market. I was looking for a specific Riven challenge and asking them to check what challenges they had on their Rivens. And I had to explain to these people what the fuck I meant by a Riven challenge. I have dealt with absolute goddamn idiots today. And if they come across this clip and realise that they were one of those idiots, I mean you. Not holding it back. Absolute Morons. No defense of it. If you don't understand the word, go to Google. Okay, just go to Google, check out the word. If you somehow are trading in English and have a English username and then respond in English but somehow aren't actually an English speaker and so are just completely lost there, just say you don't know English. It's fine. But no, they were genuinely just questioning. What do you mean? So yeah, I've dealt with some real idiots today, and not just for a little bit of time. I still haven't succeeded in getting the river mod I am looking for, because basically it seems like it doesn't exist. And that is a problem, because I actually need it for demonstration purposes. So yeah, it's been a grind. It's been a grind. Alright, let's see what we got, looks like we just got the exterminate now. Alright, let's pop it. What ribbon am I looking for? I'm looking for one. It can be primary, secondary, melee, pistol, absorb, kick gun, any of them is fine. All it needs is the challenge. Get headshot kills. No modifiers, no nothing else, no bells and whistles, no keys, no slide attacks, no aim gliding. Just and solely headshot kills. Someone else still didn't understand that when I explained it to them either. They kept on. They showed me two different ones which are headshot kills whilst aim gliding. I'm like, dude, that's exactly what I said not to show me. Yeah. So headshot kills. If anyone has it, I'm buying. And if it's all confused after what I've just said there, keep it to yourself, please. I will just tear the shit out of you. I'm just not far gone. We're dealing with it today, honestly. Absolute morons. Alright, so this is Gauss. Or Gauss. I always get that mispronounced. This is Gauss in a nutshell. Flat, 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 flat. You'll notice that he just doesn't get knocked down because kinetic plating is amazing. And he has absolutely obscene fire rate, including on this weapon, which is supposedly semi-automatic. Yeah, go figure. Warframe will lie to you every chance it gets. So yeah, you can basically make him almost invulnerable to the majority of damage types you'll come across, whilst also having an incredible fire rate, attack speed, and reload speed, whilst also having mobility bonuses to him, whilst having enhanced shield recovery rate, and if you want you can also just subsume on something else on his third ability, which isn't strictly necessary for his typical build. Gauss is insane. It is genuinely a ridiculously powerful frame. Oops, kinetic plating ran out. There we are. Recast his red line. Speedrun frame? He's not exactly a speedrun frame. He's more just an overclocking frame. Just do everything faster. Speedrun needs more than just literal speed. Titania is far more your speedrun frame. I also have infinite ammo on my rocket launcher. This is obscene. Yeah, that's a thing. Actually, just unlimited rockets. Sure, this is fair and balanced. Are we waiting on some? Alright. Don't know if we had to all press that. You couldn't hear me over the gun sounds? Oh, here, let me fix that for you. Oh. There we are. Chris Jr. is saying, I'm MR14 player of MR12. Can I play with you someday soon? Sure, you can join on in. If you have a Requiem relic or for you to open up, send me a message in game. I'll bring you on into the squad. We'll cycle through people as we go through the day here. It's not just these three you're going to stick out throughout the entire time. So yeah, absolutely. If you want to join in, and if you have a Requiem relic, sure. It helps if you know how to do the missions as well. That really, really helps. Time Reaper clearing up a spot? Well, there we are, guys. You haven't even sent a message yet, and already there is a spot available for you. Already there is a spot available. Yeah, just send me a message in game, and I'll bring you on into the squad. Now, after that Gauss there, we have a request from Wolvens for Eurali. I am slightly tempted to raise the price of pick a frame every time someone picks Eurali, until Eurali gets picked less. Not sure. I'll decide on that one later. She gets picked a lot. Someone got the pronunciation correct? Oh. I'm going to guess that someone is me. Awesome. Unless someone else spoke through the chat here. As obviously, I feel like people dismiss Gauss just because he isn't the fast in A to Z sense. He is speedy about everything. Yeah. It is speedy. Alright. Well, we saw that coming, didn't we, Beard? Yeah, we saw that coming. Alright then. With no particular requests coming through in messages at the moment, we'll just pop on through. Can non-Requiem relics be opened through Requiem fissures? No. You have to bring the correct relic to the correct fissure in pretty much every single case. You have to. So, we've got Disruption, Spy, Mobile Defense, Exterminate. We've just done another Exterminate, so I'm going to go for the Mobile Defense one. Why not? Why not? Hello, Uplodite. How are you doing today? I am rapidly running through my tea. No progress on the Eurali model?
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend.
Alrighty then, let's do some mobile defending. How big is the request to frame queue? It's off the bottom of my screen now. The oldest request, the one we're doing right now, is 15 minutes old. Let's just go straight to defense location. Start shooting from there. I did not mean to be up here. I didn't even know up here was a thing. Go. I feel like Eurali is very temperamental about what she can actually interact with whilst I'm wearing her. Let's just do that, grab a few enemies, lock them up, you know, the good stuff. Get some macro blades going, why not? We'll see if it helps. Do I know any people who are good at modelling? I do not know. Not in the graphical sense and not in the photography sense, no. Actually, I tell a lie. I do know one person who made a good model, but he didn't really do all that much in the way of modelling. Which is a shame, because he looks amazing. Yeah, he did a little bit and then decided it wasn't really for him. Alright, 10 more seconds on this one. Why do you get low FPS on my streams and horrible lag? One-time FPS is good? Honestly, no idea. No idea. The FPS I'm streaming in is solid. It just always is. So if you're having trouble, it's probably a Twitch issue. Either it's not downscaling for you, which happens frequently, or just something else is going on with the Twitch player. Have we got transcoding today, guys? Can any of you see the ability to drop down the resolution of your stream? I'm gonna guess no, but you know, it's worth checking. Can I fit through here? Oh, just about. Just about got through. Nope, nope, sync. Alright, great. Twitch has once again decided to be a dick. So yeah, if you are anywhere with less than ideal internet, I'm sorry, Twitch is being a dick. This is one of the things which is in favor of a YouTube stream, but I'm not looking to switch over to YouTube at this time. Let me through. Thank you. Yeah, auto will only give you 720p. Because it'll only give you the source unless they offer transcoding. Which Twitch only does when available. Please don't switch to YouTube? Okay. I hear your opinion there. The strange thing with Twitch is that if it weren't for Twitch being Twitch, there wouldn't even be a question of switching to. Twitch and only Twitch say, oh, well, if you're streaming here, you're not allowed to stream anywhere else as an affiliate, which is what I am. If I was streaming on YouTube and also streaming to Twitch as a non-affiliate, that would be fine. If I was streaming on YouTube, I could stream to, for example, Facebook, and that would be fine. But streaming to Twitch as an affiliate, I can't stream anywhere else at the same time. Just can't. Doing India stream is perfect, Warframe's bad? Oh, well, yeah. That's definitely not my stream doing that one for you there. Bad luck, my dude. Bad luck. Don't switch to YouTube because people who sub will be mad. So I wouldn't switch to YouTube in an instant if I were to do such a thing, up the day, for exactly that reason. I wouldn't just be like, hey guys, I'm just going to go to YouTube now. All your subscriptions, get fucked. I'm not going to do that. That's not the kind of thing I would ever consider doing. You might discover I have a little bit more respect than that for people, you know? So yeah, don't worry about that happening. How much money do I give you to do a full waifu team versus 9999? Okay, translating that into not weeb, you weeb bit of trash. How much would I consider an acceptable bribe to have me bring an all-Urali team and do an end game? Sorry, level cap mission. The answer is I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing that. I don't think that'll be fun for anyone. It'll be a cheeky laugh for like the first 5 minutes tops, and then pretty much everyone who isn't a die-hard fan of the channel would just leave. You'd just go into lurk mode, you'd mute the stream, you'd look elsewhere, start watching Netflix. You'd be tired. Certainly you'd be tired of hearing me bitch and moan about Urali seriously not being the kind of frame to do that kind of stuff on the regular. You have the stream on to collect spanners. I mean, yeah. That's not exactly being there for the level cap mission, is it? And seriously, when I say I do not enjoy Urali as a frame, I mean I do not enjoy Urali as a frame. That's not a joke. That's not a meme. I'm saying I do not enjoy Urali as a frame because she is not a well-designed frame in my opinion. She's not. She's got a number of issues. I've said in previous streams and over on the Discord what changes I would like to see to make her more capable. With the update that is coming out, she'll have an augment which might fix one aspect of it, although that said it's an augment. But yeah. Well, that was a very unlucky jump. Can I get out down here? I can fall off the map down here. Okay. Oh, that's an exclusion zone. Okay. There we go. That works. And this... Wow, okay. Alright. You can indeed pack an ink. As soon as we get out of here, I'll invite you in. Look at Go saying hi. I was just passing by to say hello, and your YouTube videos are awesome. Good evening. Good evening to you as well, my dude. Thank you very much. Oh. Last bit of that mug of tea in gratitude there. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the YouTube videos. Welcome to the Twitch channel as well, my dude. Welcome, welcome. Update saying, I mean, if you do level cap your 80 run, you're doing something 99.99% of Warframe players would not do, meaning you are superior to them. Okay, so, first of all, my superiority to other Warframe players through just doing a level cap mission is not something I am looking to call out for, or treat as a bragging right. That doesn't really sound like an interesting thing in the first place. Secondly, I have other ways of proving any level of superiority if I wanted to do things like that anyway. Have you noticed the mathematics that goes into my Warframe videos? There is a reason that I am recognized for that mathematics, and that's because 99.99% of Warframe players are not doing that. So I'm quite happy not doing a level 9,999 endless endurance run full Eurali team, because it is literally not going to be fun. It is not going to be interesting. It would be shit. It would actually be shit. Other people can make it work for themselves because they play a different way to me. They enjoy different things to me, and they can have that fun. It'd be shit on this stream. So it's not happening. Can we move on from the Eurali topic? We can indeed. Now we're out of that mission there. We're on to the request of Lavos from Pagan Chaz. We're on to the request of Lavos from Pagan Chaz. Alrighty, let's go crack this one open. And our next mission, we've not done a disruption one yet, so let's do a disruption. Let's do a disruption run. And now we have a frame who is actually in a good place. A seriously good place. Again, it's not for everyone. Some people are like, oh, I don't like cooldowns. Other people are like, oh, it's complicated, buttons and things. Some think he's too boring. Some think he's too complicated. All valid reasons to not play him. But he is in a good place. Upload, I would love to help you, but I have absolutely zero skills in 3D modeling. I do mean zero skills. I tried my hand at Blender once. What I made was described to me by an artist as a nice attempt, as they grimaced and then never talked about it again. I'm not a 3D modeler. I can't help you at all there, my dude. Speaking of Lavos, Breach Surge or Sickening Pulse? Neither. Lavos. That's what you take, Lavos. Who was the artist? Can't remember their name, sorry. Can't remember their name. This was going back 8 years ago? Yeah, 8 years ago now. So I couldn't tell you who. I think it was 8 years ago. Honestly, can't even... Sometimes I'm actually getting to the point where I just forget how old I am. So yeah, I think it was 8 years ago. Alright, let's see what we got. We got the conduit over here. Let's pop you open. Bam!
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
I hear it coming from over here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, excuse me. Can you kindly not? There we are. Okay, cool. Right, that was the one downside of pre-fusing an element into Lavos. I tried adding coal to hit him with some instant cold quickly, and I ended up getting, I think that was gas. No, blast. Which was not slowing him down. That was a problem. Do I prime heat for the armor effects? Usually, yes. Armor and damage over time, because it's a combination of the both. And a very, very mild crowd control effect. Heat is a good all-rounder against the Grineer. In this case, it's actually a bad idea. I'm going to preheat it as it were with cold. And I do this, and that has put cold blocks onto the Nox, slowing it down. Yeah, preheating cold is actually a good idea for disruption, but giving you a lot more time to work on the Demolisher. And I really do mean a lot more time. Alright, let's just pop that in. Honestly, Raynuva, I don't know how that would work out in terms of balancing. That would need playtesting. I'm using Verglass on my companion. Verglass. Alright, first of all, we need to get rid of this weapon. Oh, is it already gone? Oh, it's already gone. Someone else did it. I didn't even realise. That's just silly, man. Let's just pop this. Yeah, the Kuva Guardians need to get rid of their weapon with Void Blast and Void Dash first, and then you can kill them. Looks like someone already did that. Reheat the ability, failed to jump up here like 5 times. There we go. Easy peasy. And we've all got our stuff as well. All good. Longer message from Penguin. I was looking over the maps that you've done. In with what lifts of the graphs I've been able to see in the videos has been great. So it's not just people playing, seeing actual maths. Grab this. Let's back everything up. Love the content. Don't let the Uranium trolls get me down. Thank you, Penguin. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just on that note there, if any of you do want to see more of the actual math that's behind the scenes, and we're going to run this mission a little bit. I like disruption. We're going to just run this one a bit more. If any of you guys do want to see more of the math behind the scenes, how I actually figure out the things I figure out, what data I'm using, what equations I'm actually putting together to come to the conclusions that are available that make these videos happen, you can always check it out over on my Patreon feed, as I upload pretty much the entirety of the data and the equations, spreadsheets, that kind of stuff over there. If you go to patreon.com/thekengineer, or if you just do !Patreon, give it a look. You can subscribe for as many or as few months as you want. You just do it on a cycling basis, and you get access to the entire back catalogue immediately on subscribing. But for now, let's take out this guy. Someone's already got rid of his defences. Let's just whack him. He's dead. Nice. Grab some of that reactant. More bits over here. There we go. Lovely stuff. Looks like someone might have that key because it's flashing. Take a sip of that. Search for which videos take the longest time. Longest farm. Longest farm, I actually had to discover and understand a slightly different branch of statistics to what I already knew. Longest farm took me 2 weeks to get everything together. Now, that was not just the actual mathematic research, that was also the research to get the actual time information, to do the checks into how it all comes together. Yeah, Octavia is suitable for Steel Path, absolutely. Yeah, longest farm was the longest to research as well. 2 solid weeks. I skipped a weekly upload to finish that video. And I needed the time, and, well, the results speak for themselves. The results absolutely speak for themselves on that video. It was worth doing. It was worth the 2 weeks. I think that video's on over 400,000 views now. Just, you know, that's pretty amazing. And part of that connects to what I was saying earlier about, you know, touching on topics which other people just in general either can't or won't address.
That's it. You opened the
Because in order to do so, you need to understand the subject matter on that level of being able to actually approach the statistics of it. You can't, for the sheer scale of Warframe, you can't just brute force it, farm things over and over and average the times. It's impossible. No one's got that much time, so it needs a mathematical approach.
Demo unit's on its way.
Hello, demo unit. Zap! He's got a load of cold blocks on him, and he's dead. Beautiful. Boodle Green saying that's how I discovered you. I think that's how a very large number of people discovered me. A very large number of people. Like, you know, 400,000's worth. Alright guys, we're actually going to dip on this mission because we got a number of frame requests I'd like to work on through, so we'll dip on this one and roll out the frames again. That was another very popular one as well, absolutely Viral versus Corrosive. Has Viral killed Corrosive? No, but Viral is still exceedingly strong and pushing Corrosive out of a lot of areas. Hasn't killed it.
Shiny secured and we're in the wind.
Backspace, it's not a personal question, it's fine. In terms of mathematics, I studied it at secondary school level. For those of you in the States, that is your high school level. But I didn't take it into the university, college equivalent at over in the States. So the study of mathematics I did stopped at age 18. At least formal education of it. I've continued to be interested in mathematics, certainly on the probabilistic side of things. That is my forte. Probability, statistics, that kind of thing. That's where my mathematical prowess lies more than anything else. It has done right the way through schooling and continues, obviously, to this day. So, yeah. My formal education has taken a very different route since then, and certainly my work experience since then, outside of content creation, was also a very different route. Pretty much all of the mathematics I brought up in my videos is taught, at least in the UK, at a standard schooling level. If you do GCSE statistics, so that is for your 15, 16-year-olds here in the UK. No, yeah, 14, 15, 16. So GCSE statistics, or if you do A-level mathematics, which is your 16 to 18-year-olds here in the UK, you'll come across the vast majority of the statistics that I actually use in the videos, the processes that I use. So, yeah. It's not really that deep of a thing that I actually put in. Well, in 90% of the cases. Longest Farm, that one was harder. That one was a lot harder to put together. That involved some statistics that is not usually taught in the schools. That needed some extra lessons and learning, but hey, YouTube and the entirety of the internet exists to teach those things. And about saying the processes I use came up in the final exams? Yeah. Anyone who deals with probability-based statistics at any point will come across the majority of stuff that I use in those really pithy mathematics videos, absolutely. And then when you come to things like the damage calculation guide, that's addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. There's not even the use of powers in that. No. It's just that. I suppose brackets as well. So not even your full PEMDAS, mass, BODMAS, whatever you want to call it, wherever you're from. Alright, with levels aside, the next request was from Mr. Fox for Titania. For Titania. Come on, Titania, let's go do it. And we are going into Spy 1. Cool, Spy as Titania. What could go wrong? So why do I have normal mag in my inventory? Haven't got around to getting rid of her. I relatively recently got Mag Prime. That was just before I got to MR30 pretty much. And yeah, I just haven't got around to getting rid of normal mag. There's a free spot in the squad? There is, yeah. Yeah, looks like we've not had someone mentioning about wanting to join that one bit. It's fine.
Your mission is to break into enemy data.
He's fine.
Intelligence files.
Oh, I just got put in the rift. You know what? That could actually be helpful. I'm gonna go fly all the way over to sea. Because I am rifted at the moment, which is great for just not dying. Oh, there it goes. Rift bonus has ended. This way to sea? This way to sea. Thank you, Beard. I mean, fair enough, Wolvens. Fair enough. Man, this game is really not wanting to ask for any void fishes on the way between there, is it? Yikes. Okay. Oh. That time set off no alarms. Oh. And then I had the bug where we stand on the console. Great. Oh, for... No alarms, and then I just stand on the console by accident. And game just goes, oh, well, in that case then, you're clearly not trying to hack. I'm going to instantly end the hack for you. Game. I'm just going to use a cipher. Whatever. Things like that are really annoying. It's like, press X to interact. I interacted. Oh, sorry, your character slid forwards due to just, you know, momentum. So I'm going to pull you out of it now and count it as a failed hack. Oh. Cool. Thanks. Yeah. Fun. Backspace, got a degree months ago in mathematics faculty. I mean, fair do. That makes you officially more educated in mathematics than me, absolutely. I may call myself the engineer, I may do mathematics in my videos, going into all kinds of combinatory statistics and whatnot, but yeah, I'm just not formally educated to that level. But at the same time, I'm not formally educated in video creation either. Who'd have guessed it from the quality of all my videos? Yeah, don't look at some of the first ones if you want quality.
You have strayed too far from the path.
Back off, enemies. Why am I being slowed? Oh, right. Xmas units. That's what happened. There we go.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission.
You have more Cypher CM credits right now? Jesus, how many are you building? I can fly though? I know. We're having trouble here. You know, I'm just gonna...
We cannot let enemy
Oh, we got it.
we were here. Eliminate everyone.
Damn, we set off alarms on all 3 vaults. That's unfortunate. Yeah, look at that. Titania can just kind of take that route. She can just kind of drift through that mission. Or that vault. Alright, let's clean up. Yeah, change of plans because we set off every single alarm. All 3 of them. So that always turns your spy mission into an exterminate. Like, nope, you made too much noise. You got to clean up after yourselves now. Yeah, silly little children. Get to work. If you set off 2 alarms or 1 alarm, it's fine. You just get given a timer. Sort yourself out. All 3 alarms? No. Too much. Gotta make sure they didn't report to the queens in the Kuva fortress. Hey, at least this would make sure you had enough reactants, I suppose. Wow, look at all these little things absolutely wrecking my radar. Let me just immolate them with a little bit of fire. That'll help. Where are these enemies at? They're down here. There you are. Hello. I'm not really expected to deal damage with these guns. Not a lot of damage. I don't usually have to. Yeah, I put Firewalk on my Titania. Allows me to skywrite, and that's pretty fun. There we go. Let's go through to the next zone. Sod it, I'm just going to melee for the hell of it. Don't even know if I have mods on this melee. Worthwhile mods. Apparently I don't. Okay, that damage output. That's enough melee for a long lifetime. Oh, it's not a flex. Don't worry. Well, I mean, it is a flex, but I get what you were meaning back, Stacey. You're fine. You're fine. I sensed no hint of dickishness in your message. You're fine. As someone who's being a dick about it, I would expect something more along the lines of, "Oh, you didn't get a degree in it." Oh, I suppose. Well, that does explain where your process is coming from in some videos, I know. It's not quite professional. If you're doing something like that, then I'll just tell you to fuck off. But you're not. Alrighty, that's enough enemies killed, right? We can leave? We can leave. Cool, which way is leaving? There we go. Just go full Titania for a moment. Alright, Zon. How much did I buff out bust out my math skills during EVE Online days? Not as much as you might think, no. Not as much as you might think. With EVE Online, whilst there are various aspects that you can use mathematics for, in a basic sense, it's much more of an accounting side of things. Yeah, money in, money out, cash flow for your industry processes, figuring out what's profitable, what's not profitable, what kind of profit margins you're looking at, income per hour, that kind of stuff. Even at high level of things, there's not really anything mathematical to figure out there. It's more just your basic calculations that go into accounting. The real process there is in supply chain management, that kind of stuff. In terms of builds on EVE Online, for that, you'd more focus on build tools, and again, you're looking at very basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, that kind of stuff for figuring out what's my DPS, what's my tank, where are my breakpoints, what can I handle, what can't I handle, what threats and issues am I likely to encounter. So yeah, nothing heavily mathematical on that side of stuff over there, I'd say. Where there could be stuff, things like farming times for this, that, the other, doesn't really play anywhere near the same as it does in Warframe. The RNG is an entirely different world there. Although there was the filaments came out after I quit. They would certainly add certain mathematical considerations, probabilistic considerations. But yeah, alright, that's our Titania run. Let's grab the next one. This is a request 42 minutes ago now from Orko. I definitely need to speed up on these. Orko requested Harrow. Let's grab Harrow. I'm of course going to grab Harrow, Brian. Of course. I mean, why not, you know? Have I even done anything with him? I haven't, no. Cool. And it'll stay that way. Alright, job done. Job done. I don't even know what build I've got. I should probably check that. Alright, we got a lot of range, a little bit of efficiency, a little bit of duration, got a vitality on there, natural talent, energize an Avenger. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go with it. Oh, fair enough, Cush Jr. Fair enough. Alright, so we've done the spy. Mobile defense again? I think it's mobile defense time again. Cool. Let's do it. How far online is the Excalibur request? Let's see. So we've got Harrow now, then Eurali by Quintus, Lavos from Zom, and then we've got from Prime Disappointment, Excalibur. There you are. So you are number 5 in the queue. After that, we've got Wisp, Protea, and Wukong. Wisp, Protea, Wukong after that. What's my favourite Warframe aesthetic design? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know, because having a favourite requires me to just pick one and somehow weigh that as better than the others, and I don't really look at the frames like that all that much. Like, there are ones I prefer, and there are ones I don't really prefer. I don't focus on their aesthetics to the level of ranking them, I never have. Part of that being the fact that, you know, fashion and me don't go together. So it's just not something that kind of really occurs to me. For better or for worse.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal. Prepare for enemy resistance.
Alright, so let's pile our way through here. Get to that terminal and start collecting our reactant. And you know what? I think we could do with a little bit of preservation. Yes, shoot me! Shoot me! I'm sure it won't go badly for you guys. I lied, it'll go terribly for you guys. Get blapped by extra crits. I'm still on gas and it's still gonna kill because screw them. Someone's pet's dying? No. Okay, I'm dying. Let's fix that. Lovely jubbly. We've now got lots of extra crits, which is great when I run out of ammo. Let me just recharge that, thank you. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful! That's what everyone wants in a Harrow. Just give me all them crits. Let's charge this up. There we are. Pop that. We've already got all the reactors we need, which is kind of crazy. Let's head over to the next location, which is up and through and down here. Do that. Get some shields, get some heals. Is all good. Energy for everyone. And on location, let's just pop some damage and vulnerability as well, because why not? Re-up the bonus there on my 2. Lavos has some decent synergy in his abilities, but Harrow here really shows how synergy works. Designed, intended, but not forced synergy. His 1 helps restore shields, his 2 spend shields, synergy. His 4 makes him invulnerable, his 3 makes him vulnerable, as it were, through attack. Synergy. The energy feeding into everything else he's trying to do. The healing making up for the fact that he's just lost his health. The crits comboing with the extra energy he gets on headshot. Synergy. Very few frames get such a combination of abilities that want to work together. Really good. That's another that shows solid synergy. Not to the same level, I'd say, no. You've got his kinetic plating, which costs... If you take out his battery is an added extra which combines his abilities together. Separate the battery out a moment. Imagine you just had whatever battery you needed. Separate that from the consideration for a moment. You've then got just the running thing, which doesn't really do anything other than make you run. You've got a defensive thing which gives you energy. That's nice. That's nice. You've got deal damage around you, which either applies heat, cold, or blast. And if it applies the blast, it's also going to give an armor strip. And then you've got do things faster, which allows you to reach new heights with your battery. So it just allows the battery to do more, but otherwise is a do things faster ability. They're not the most synergistic, aside from the force synergy of what happens with the battery. And that's it's a good synergy, don't get me wrong, they do help each other out there, but mostly because there's a new thing added on, which they just all rely on. Harrow doesn't have a gimmick they're relying on. He's just giving some stats which work together. There's the difference in synergy. One of them creates a problem, they rely on a battery, and then solves a problem, they work with the battery. But here it's just like, hey, you get extra energy on a headshot. Also, by the way, your headshots now have more crits from your ability. Ow. Hey, standing around just swinging this thing is, you know, kind of gonna make it where you're not killing enemies. So let's make it where you can just go invulnerable. Also, whilst you're invulnerable, drain your shields. Also, did you notice you can get extra shields from your passive? Let's drain even more shields for even more bonuses. That's synergy. That's real, true, proper, top-tier synergy.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
And then I would say have a look at, I know we're coming back to her, but she's a perfect example for this, Euryale. What synergy does she have? She's got a way to cluster up, sorry, a way to pick up enemies and do a slight bit of damage over time to them. Okay. And then her 2, her Merlina, doesn't interact with that, as far as I can tell. And then her 3 is Aqua Blades, and that just kind of does some damage around her. And it might have some forced synergy. I can't remember if it deals bonus damage to those which are lifted. But have we got 3 of the same? Wow, that's a bit mad. Okay. The illusion of choice, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, her 3 just otherwise deals a bit of damage around her. Doesn't really help any of the abilities. And her 4 picks up a bunch of enemies, damages them, spews them out. Doesn't interact with anything. So it's got really very little, if any, forced synergy, and no innate synergy. No, what's the word? No emergent synergy from the abilities working together. So in that sense, you got Harrow and you got Euryale. They are polar opposites for synergy. Complete polar opposites. So when I talk about a kit working together, and Harrow's working together so well, that's what I'm talking about. His kit, every bit of it makes you want to use the rest of it. Who's the top 5 synergistic frames of the game? Hard to say fully. Hard to say fully, honestly. Lavos, you'd imagine, is right up there, and to an extent he is. His synergy is very forced, though. His abilities are quite distinct overall. His synergy is therefore rather forced. However, there is a emergent synergy in the fact that you apply status procs of his other abilities, and then his 4th scales off status procs. It doesn't scale off the other abilities. It just goes, oh, well, there's already status procs there. Cool, I'll deal more damage. So Lavos has a very strong synergy there, but the rest of the synergy is just kind of, yeah, you use one ability to give an element to another. Which is more on the 4 side of things. Wukong Synergy, there's the fact that his clone will cast Defy, there's the fact that you can heal his clone using his 2, there's the fact his clone will copy his Iron Staff, so his clone's doing a bit of copying stuff there. But his 2 and his 3 don't really work together, his 2 and his 4 don't work together, his 3 and his 4 don't work together. So Wukong, I would say, lacks synergy. Equinox here? Equinox is an interesting case. You've got the defensive side of her in her Knight form, And there are some elements of synergy to an extent, when you've got, for example, you can slow down enemies, reduce incoming damage, you're adding on healing aspects, so they kind of work together. Day form, speeding up enemies, making them more vulnerable to damage. You've got bonus strength, and then an ability where people are fine dumping strength. That's weird. That's just weird. In terms of a synergy, that's anti-synergy. It's like, why do I need extra strength on this one? Side topic from DJ Vinylwood saying, I just captured my first Corpus Lich. She has an ephemera and a funny quirk, only 22% toxin. 22%? Shit, I did not know it went that low. I thought it was 25 minimum. For how much should I sell it? Sure. I mean, the only thing selling there is going to be the ephemera then. The 22% toxin is basically nothing. Or 25 is minimum, so yeah. So that it's just your toxin ephemera which you have to sell there. How much on that? Honestly, no idea. It depends on your region, it depends on your platform, it depends on people's mood at that time of day. You're not going to get a solid price on that. Yeah. Couldn't really say, sorry. All I can suggest is have a look at traders selling similar things. Have a look at trade chat and use that as a ballpark for the limit of what you can charge. I say the limit because those people are actively advertising, so they're trying to sell at that higher price. The actual price you'll probably be selling for will be lower than that. As a rule of thumb, I would say take off 25% if you want to sell at a decent rate. Take off 50% if you want a quick sell. What's usually good percent for elements? If you're selling a Kuva Lich or sister one, well, let me tell you the thresholds. Let me bring this up on a text file. I haven't done text files on screen in a long time. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get a good old notepad. We love Notepad here, don't we, guys? I know you love Notepad. Let me just make this font a reasonable size. There we are. So we're using Notepad for a little bit. Okay, so 60% is the absolute max you can get. When you Valence Fuse things, this is as high as it gets. Now, this is the important starting point because of the way it works in terms of Valence Fusing. When you fuse together two weapons, it takes the highest percent on either of them, adds on 10% of that percentage, and that's your final result. So if you had a, say, 30%, Valence Fuse that, if 30% was your biggest, it becomes 33%, because you get 10% of 30, which is 3, added on. Okay? So with 60 as the absolute max, we can roll that backwards to find certain limits where you need more and more weapons to actually get to this point. So if we do 60% divided by 1.1, I'm just going to do it on my calculator here to be absolutely certain, we get 54.5454, etc. Let's just round that to 55.6%, that's 55.6%, because I don't think you can see more than one decimal place in this game. So we'll round it to there, rounding it up. So if you have a weapon that is 54.6 or higher, one single Valence Fusion, no matter what, gets 60%, which means this value or higher is the most coveted of all percentages in the game. One Valence Fusion, bam, you're maxed out, done. If we divide that down, if we divide the 60%, divide it by 1.1 squared, so twice over. Do that here, we get a 49.6%. Again, 1 DP rounded up. So if the weapon is between 49.6 and 54.5, then it takes 2 Valence Fusions to get all the way up to the top. There is, I believe, a table for this over on the wiki, so it shows you how many weapons are needed at each breakpoint. So that's how you know how good your weapon percentage is in terms of how close you are to that maximum value. And yeah, you can't trade Kuva weapons or Tenet weapons, you can't trade them whatsoever, but if you convert rather than vanquish, you can instead trade away the Lich or Sister to someone else. You don't get the weapon, but you do get the Sister or Lich to trade to someone else. They then have to fight them themselves. So, yeah. That's what you're looking at in terms of the percentages. I just minimized everything, didn't I? I minimized so many things. I shouldn't have wiggled that around. Why is that a function on Windows? Sorry, can I take a complete breakaway here a moment? Wiggling a window minimizes other windows. Why is that a feature? If I want to minimize other windows, I will minimize them. I need to find a way to disable that. That's just stupid. Anyway, I'm going to put the text pad away there, notepad away, but if you want to know more on that, just let me know. But that's the main detail. And yeah, very correct, Mr. Fox. If you convert your Nemesis, you still get the ephemera. Yeah. It's only the weapon you miss out on. You still get the ephemera. Probably a bug that got made a feature? No, this was designed. This was designed, Quintus. I remember hearing about it, but at the time thinking, like, why? Wiggle them all again, it maximizes windows. True, I've had some issues with it before now in Emphatic Echo, but you're absolutely right, yeah. The intent is you can just re-wiggle to get them back. Still annoying, though. So yeah, with your percentages as well, for Tenet and Kuva weapons, the distribution between 25 and 60% is not equal. You are more likely to get below the midpoint than you are above. The lower values are just more common. So if you get a high one straight away on a sister or lich, that's valuable. Especially if you're above that 54.6 level. That's really valuable. How much would a 58% magnetic Kuva Dragoon be worth? Or would it be worth much? It will be worth about as much as a Kuva Dragoon could ever be worth. If you have an ephemera, that'll put it to basically the maximum tradable value. The magnetic on it isn't a problem because someone's going to want to 60% it anyway. They'll change it to whatever element they want. If they want to keep magnetic, it's fine. That 58%, if you have an ephemera, top value. If you don't, not the greatest value, but it'll still be damn decent because basically that's as high a weapon you're going to get before valencing, absolutely. Are we going to get a remaster of my This Is Equinox fix someday? It's not in the plans at the moment, sorry Quintus, not in the plans. What's the maximum plat for sister weapons? Depends on who you're trading with, really. Because these things aren't commodities, they are very much just get what's available, what's on offer trade. It's very much art style prices. You pay what you think it's worth. People charge what they think it's worth, and you hope that there is a middle ground you can meet over. How do you know if it has an ephemera? You just see it on them. I'll show you what I mean there. If we just go into this real quickly. Universe. Sisters of Parvos. I think one of these had a ephemera. Do you see this here on this sister? She's got these holograms around her. So that is one of the ephemera right there. Whereas if I go to this one, she's got none. So that's a very obvious case of ephemera versus no ephemera. On the Liches, it's more subtle. I have no idea which of these actually had an ephemera, but let's start having a look around. So this one's without an ephemera. I know that for a fact. No ephemera on Ordinary Grim. But as for others, do one of these later ones have one? There we go, and there's an example of an ephemera. That's a magnetic one. Some are very subtle on the Liches. You'll just have to have a keen eye. See when things are off. What's the best element for Kuva Liches nowadays? It depends on the weapon you're looking to use, but by and large, magnetic if it's going to be a status primer, heat if you're relying on just getting the pure element for heat damage, so using heat procs, or typically go for toxin if you're looking to mod in viral. Those are pretty much your top three for elements. So, yeah. Oh, we got a message. Who's messaging? Since nobody else seems to want to join, like to crack some requiems. Sure, come on in. Come on in. The whole question about synergies, I'll be honest, I'm actually just going to kind of drop that one, because that's going to be a very long topic. I'm doing requiems today, but we can have a look at it again in future if that's something you guys would like me to talk more about. For now, we've got a request of Quintus's. I'm going to put this to a poll. I'm genuinely going to put this to a poll for you guys. I want to know for certain. Do you want 2 more Eurali missions? Very simple. Yes or no? Give you guys a minute on that. I've complained about Eurali a lot. You guys already know my personal opinions on Eurali. So, Quintus requested 2 more Euralis. This is when you got timed out, Quintus. So, do you want 2 more Eurali missions? You got a minute. Cast your votes. Majority wins. Simple majority wins. If you say no, I will just wipe out all Euralis in the queue. Any new Euralis, I will just eat your points up. They'll be gone. If you say yes, we treat it business as usual. Guys, you can, I mean, you can say it in the chat as well, but the poll's the fair answer. Joke's not funny anymore? I mean, agreed. Yeah, Quintus, we've had quite a few requests today. Quite a few requests. Your requests were 55 and 54 minutes ago. We also have a Lavos, Excalibur, Wisp, Protea, Wukong, and Zaku in the listings. So, yeah. With a 92% vote on that one, yeah, it's pretty clear to me. So, Quintus, your points have been swallowed. Chat has spoken. I think I pressed the button that gives them back to you. Ah, well, whatever. My subconscious felt charitable. So we're using Lavos instead. And we'll DM D to remove Eurali from the game? No, some people like Eurali. Let's not take away things from others just because we don't like them. It doesn't hurt us to leave Eurali in the game. It genuinely does not hurt us. So long as streamers don't set up options where they end up using Eurali 20,000 times over. Alright then. Let's see, we've done those. Let's do the disruption again. I like disruption. Did you already keep Aqua Blades? And make it a helmet ability. Alternatively, bonus passive, Eurali has 4 helmet slots instead of 1. So you can swap out all abilities. That could be an option. Warframes destroy the law? What law? Come on. Warframe is literally wibbly wobbly timey wimey. What law? Spoilers. Someone managed to fuse themselves with trees. They turned themselves into a tree, Morty. Funniest shit I ever seen. Sayano. What law? Imagine if Eurali was instead released as a Hydroid skin. They went, you know what, we're allowing you now to choose the gender representation of your frame. So if you want your frame to outwardly be female instead of male, there you go. Here is female Hydroid. Imagine if they went down that road. I wonder how everyone would have taken that instead. Will make you actually play Hydroid? Oh dear. Oh, Wolvens. I feel like you need to redeem yourself a Hydrator mode, you know? You seem a bit thirsty, my dude. She's not a female Hydroid? No, she's not a female Hydroid. You don't have to hold to cast for Eurali. The Hydroid, he takes some getting going, you know? You can't just immediately start using Hydroid, you have to work him up a bit. Whereas Eurali, she just pops a bubble straight away. Level 1? Yeah, not a problem. That was not what I meant to do, that's what I meant to do, there we go. He's dead anyway, whatever. I'm slightly overgood from this. True, yes, Quintus, yeah. Way back in Warframe's history, there was the plan to introduce male and female frames. Excuse me. But that got canned, that got shelved. And Nyx's model was originally going to be the female Excalibur, which is why they have a lot of very similar traits. That was such a bad joke. What was my bad joke? What was my bad joke? Hello, Nox. Get blasted in the face, and he's dead. Well, that was fun. It is always satisfying when a Nox dies. They're just such pains in the ass. They're not quite Scorpion level. Anyone who hasn't got Prime Sure-Footed knows the pain of Scorpions, but it's still nice when a Nox just gets disintegrated.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
You thought Ember's male counterpart would be Nezha? I mean, they both have a bit of fire, but that's about the end of the relations there.
That conduit.
I get it. If they're just going to be, you know, skins, makes sense, I guess. Slow down. Oh, look how much they get slowed by that. That's beautiful. What are my thoughts on Gara Prime? I mean, what are my thoughts on Gara Prime? How do you mean? Do you mean aesthetics? Do you mean in terms of abilities, in which case just Gara as well? Do you mean in terms of the bonuses that she has over Gara? Acquisition? Lore behind her introduction to the game? My thoughts on the actual letters that make up this words, Gara Prime? Warframe, who said Warframes don't have genders? Warframes have genders, or at least they are outwardly having a gender representation. Lavos is male presenting, for example. Ember is female presenting. Zaku is non-binary presenting. And that is canon. That's just a thing. I don't want to cuddle any Warframe. Funnily enough, you know, infested weapons of war are not exactly what I consider ideal cuddling partners. Oh yeah, Garuga. Well, yeah, they're not getting a reward. They're on one reactant. Yep, there it is. Too late. I didn't realise that someone just hadn't gone and got reactant. Yikes. Whoops. I'll take this one because I've only got 2 of them. Her abilities mainly. So Gara's abilities, they're pretty decent. They are pretty decent. You've got a strangely stat-sticked Shattered Lash, but hey, it works. You got a pretty damn solid defensive ability. You've got an interesting crowd control ability. A good area denial ability, which also turns into a nuke ability. Some very interesting things going on there. She's overall a good frame. She's a good frame. Zaku's just an amalgamation? I mean, they are an amalgamation. I wouldn't say they are just an amalgamation. That feels a bit dismissive. I don't want to cuddle walking war crimes? Yeah. Yeah. War crimes do not make for good cuddling. I don't think I have ever considered having to say that sentence before, but there we go. War crimes do not make for good cuddling. Can you imagine the pillow talk? Ugh. What was that symbol? I saw a very curious symbol a moment ago there. Now it's gone. I have no idea what I saw. Okay. It was a very wide icon. Hey, will you stop shooting me? Oh, thank you. Zaku is described as being androgynous? Yeah. They do not present with specifically male or female characteristics. They put themselves out as non-binary in terms of their outward presentation. Hello, Mr. Demolisher. Get cold procs and get shot. Ta-da! Alright, everyone's cracked all the others as well, which is fine for me. I have 10 reactant. Gruger has 10. Packening still has 9. I hope they can find their 10. Here they come. It's an Ox. And he's dead. Beautiful. Just the purple one left to pop. And it failed. Oh well. It happens. We don't need to crack them all. We just need to crack enough. That is one. Alright, we'll dip out on this one because we've done 2 rounds of disruption. So time to roll around again and take the next frame out. There we are. Alright, we leave out over this way. Let's head them out.
Signal returns. Dig in.
That is a pretty hefty speed buff I've got there. 133%. Wisp. Woo! That Wisp is not messing around. Have I checked my invigorations? I'm using an invigorated Lavos at the moment, actually. My invigoration is giving me plus melee damage and a huge chunk of armor. Yeah, already invigorated. Go figure. That fire rate is ridiculous, Wisp. Ta-da! Alright guys, come on, seriously. How horny do you really need to be on Twitch? Come on. We are talking about actual frames designed for war, piloted by children. Calm down. Alrighty, that is Lavos. Next up on the list, we have got Excalibur. Excalibur. Wonderful. Alright. Excalibur. Yep. Excalibur. Ah. Alright. Lindenpin saying, as a bad joke, it's been 412 days since I've been with a girl. Had to go jogging in flip-flops yesterday to at least remind myself of the sound. Oh boy. I mean, you got your timing right, Lynn. You got your timing right. This was requested by Prime Disappointment. Now, did you want just Excalibur or did you want Excalibur Umbra? Prime Disappointment. Did you want actual Excalibur or Excalibur Umbra? Because Umbra has higher capacity and actual modding. Excalibur here, I refuse to give a potato to. I just refuse. Prime Disappointment is just clapping. Okay, cool. Right, we'll just go with Excalibur then. Cool. I can't translate clapping emojis into an answer there, so we'll just go. Let's do the spy one. Why not? What can go wrong? What could go wrong? Oh, step out. Come out here. Come out here. I can't pet you there. Thank you. No! can't even pet the Kabat correctly. God damn it. Where's my Excalibur Prime? I didn't join the game at that time. I am not that older player, as it were. Two people have not... Wait, did someone force... Did I force it? Did I force it?
Hanno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Well, we're leaving. That's just stupid. We're leaving. Back and enforced it. Alright, cool. Well, we got a spot in the squad now. We got a spot in the squad. Let me know if you want to join in. Just send a message to the Kenjineering game. I'll bring you on into the squad. We had... Was it Adam Malik and Garuga we had at the time? Was it Beard and Garuga? I can't remember who we had. I know we had Garuga. Yeah, it was Adam Malik. There we are. Cool. Wasn't meant to happen? Alright, I'll let you off on this one. I'll let you off on this one, Packening. This once. Come on. Not at the moment, Beard. We're letting him off once. You do it again, though. Send re-invite? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. If Excalibur Umbra is better, go with him. Ah, there we are. Well, we got an actual answer from Primed. There we are. Something good does come of this in the end. But you can take no credit for it, though, Packening. There we go. We actually have some mods on it now. Huzzah. Let's do it. It's got bugged, can't join, keeps failing. I'm just going to send 3 invites now. There we are. 3 invites is what it needed. That's how you do it. Apparently. I don't know. Oh, send him a message in gang! Oh my god! I don't know what that noise outburst was, but there we are. We're missing someone. You just joined. I swear you... There they are. Yeah. Where's the cloak from? The cloak? What, you mean the scarf? This just comes with him. This just comes with him. And he's now wrapped up in it. There we go. Has everyone got a relic now? We got 1, 2, 3, 1. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. We're doing the spy one. I love how I sent 3 invitations to Garuga, but now the game is like, oh, you sent 6. Yeah, you sent 6, didn't you? No, 3. In a row, granted, but 3. Another weird bug. Alright, let's just go. Slashy, splashy. All the slashy slashies. Stab, 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 slash, slash, slash. It's all good. Time for spam E. I mean, it's more spam slash dash, you know. That works. Where's the panel? There's a panel. Someone using slash dash not as a mobility tool? I mean, I was also using it for mobility, but yes, because it sends out the energy waves, I was using it as a double bonus. It was making me immune to damage, it was allowing me to deal extra damage, and it was mobility. It was a combo usage. See, I do actually know how Excalibur works, I just don't like him. Yo, Vasco I've just seen you've raided in with a party at 20. Welcome in to the channel, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your stream? So those of you just joining, just suddenly wondering where you are, welcome, I'm the Kenjineer. Solve the practical problems here in Warframe. We're in the midst of doing a Requiem farm, opening up Requiem relics to get some Requiem mods. And chat has been choosing a load of frames for me today. That's why we got Excalibur Umbra. But welcome in. How has your stream been? Can I get you from here? Oh, I've run out of energy. Oh, let's just come through the floor. That works. Wait, I'm in... Oh, someone else is already in here. Shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be here. Did not realise. My bad. My bad. What's wrong with the shout-out command? What is wrong with the shout-out command? Have you just... Here, try without the capitals and the fact that it's a W, not a V. That might do it. That might do it. Where do I go? Where do I go? I'm lost. I looked away for a moment too long. Ah, there we are. Panic over. Panic completely over. Let's head towards C now. There you are. You figured it out, Beard. You figured it out. So I need to go down here. Swing our way around. Have a looky-loo. There we are. We're on location. Alright then. Now, this is where it could get interesting. Let's just do it fast. That. This. That. Oops, I'm out of energy. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's good. Yeah, we're fine. Bam. Alright then. You take care then, Vashkai. Thank you very much for raiding on over. I hope you have yourself a good evening wherever you are. Or if it's not evening time, well, you'll get to it. You know what I mean. Reactant anywhere? Reactant everywhere, Adam Alec. Have a look around. He is waiting to be found. Yeah, just kind of explore, you'll find it. Hello, Ryudo. Or Ryudo. Ryudo. I'm gonna go with Ryu. It's easier to get out of my mouth. How you doing? Let's head to extraction. Come on, Umbra, with your enhanced strength and enhanced range, neither of which I'm using right now. Oh god, that was a what's that? Yeah, look at that for range. Bloody hell. Well, that was a bit of mobility, wasn't it? Oh, I hate the fact that he just stops, though. Like, can we not have just the stop? Oh god. I expected him to hit the ground and stop. And I'm out of energy. That's enough messing around. But yeah, that was quite a dash forwards for that dude. I've not modded him for range. I suppose I should get the shiny, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's get the shiny. Yoink. There we are. Didn't realise he had extra strength. No, it's the buff I'm talking about. The extra strength is on the buff. The Void Reactor buff doubles his strength and range. What are we waiting on? Oh, Adam Alex all the way over there. It's fine. Bada boom. But yeah, the only actual buff that Umbra has over normal Excalibur, to my understanding anyway, is his passive sentience when you switch to operator mode. Otherwise, yeah, you get some free Umbral Formers into him. You can pop those onto your normal Excalibur if you really wanted to. He is otherwise Excalibur. You're standing right next to me? Oh, it looked like you were not there. Never mind, no idea. No idea, whatever. Game be weird. Oh, hello. It's been a hot minute. Wait. That's not my suit. Or is the lighting just weird because he's inside of a sculpture? Because I don't look like that. I look like this. No, that was definitely not my suit. He did not have the shoulder pads. The hood was red, not gold. What was that about? What was that about? Wally, get it together. Bootleg Ken on the desk. That's his look after completing New War? Ah. Didn't realise he had a changed look. I swear I'd seen him around looking normal. Shows how much attention I pay to that guy. Alrighty, with that done, the next request is for Wisp. Let's bring out Wisp. Hello, Space Cadet. Got a mild headache. Ooh. Well, I hope that clears up soon for you. I'm doing alright, thankfully. Alright, let's see. What have I got here? I have got High Duration, High Strength Wisp. With a Fused Reservoir. And Growing Power for even more strength on demand. Sounds good. Let's do it. Thank you, Deep Mike. Technically, I halfway chose this accent anyway, because if I picked up the local accent in my area, it wouldn't sound as nice. This is not the accent typical of people from where I grew up. Still in the UK, but yeah. Theirs is a lot rougher, a lot more common. I say common not as a positive, meaning frequency, no. The build? I mean, it's not forward to the nines, Athlia. It's not forward to the nines. Space Laser time? I think I've subsumed out Space Laser. I think I've subsumed it out. Let me see here. Yeah, I got Warcry. You know what? I don't really want Warcry. I don't want Warcry.
Disgusting.
I'm tired of Warcry on there.
Oh, I just would enjoy
So,
this room, but sadly,
let's see. What shall I pick instead? High Duration, High Strength.
Warframes, unnecessary evil.
Eeny... Oh, I still need to get Caliban for this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What's the way that I shall go?
This thing is responsible for biological functions of the orbiter. A strange design. Why would
Yeah,
I
there we
make
go.
it such a flaw?
Let's fix up the couch real quickly. Kill. Perfect. Now I have the best Wisp in the game. What's the origin of to the nines? I'm pretty sure it comes from the 9 layers of hell. Alright, packing. Whenever you got a relic, it'll be good. Awesome. Thanks for holding off. Yeah, the whole reference of a celestial nines, I think it's just derived from the writings about the 9 layers of hell, and it's been adapted for various metafictional texts and games and whatnot. Oh, Penguin, that is terrible. That is terrible.
This is a mobile
Alright then, let's go.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
High speed teleportation Wisp works pretty well for repositioning purposes. There we are. 1 fused reservoir. Let's get some energy going. Alright then, now let me demonstrate why I've chosen decoy. Now we have a Wisp there. I am Wisp, and there is Wisp. I now have 3 Wisps. Oh, it's so not worth it, but I've done it anyway. 3 Wisps in location. Does she never walk? Oh no, Wisp just hovers. Wisp doesn't have feet, so she can't walk. I mean, Penguin, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm just disappointed. Someone with Spectre? Ooh, good idea. Yes. I think that was this one. No, wait, that's crew. I'm an idiot. That one. There we go. So I have a Wisp, and I have a Wisp, and I have a Wisp, and a Wisp. There we are. 4 Wisps at once, all from one player. Yeah! And if I switch to this, I might be able to get us to 5.
Area complete.
Oh no, I've got that going on. Never mind. Alright, let's go. I have not picked up this reactant. I should probably do that first. Here, let me... The big brain. Send that that way. Pick up the reactant, and then teleport. Bam! Does she walk if I ADS? Oh yeah, she does. Yeah, you're right. But no. Actually, Dad, no. I am ADS'd right now, but she's kind of hovering. Huh. I don't know then. Wisp Ghost can pick up stuff? No, it wasn't the ghost that was picking up. I used the ghost to teleport. So I used the ghost to go where I wanted to go, but before I teleported to where the ghost had went, I first picked up the loot I was trying to pick up as not ghost. I think I couldn't have explained that much worse, but I hope you got that. So I can send that up there, I can go this way, do like a thing over here, and then blah, I'm over here now. Delayed teleports for the win. She'll walk if I block with melee. Let's try that. Oh, wrong button. There we are. Block. Oh yeah! Yeah, she is walking. Okay, so Wisp does walk, but only occasionally. Wait, did I forget to put... So, anyway, as I was saying... I didn't forget. It's fine. It's fine. Let me just teleport up here. I teleported too far. Shit. Whatever, I don't want to go up there anyway. It's boring up there. So what's the point of Fused Reservoir? It's not necessary. All it does is it allows you to cast them all at once. It's a time saver. So you can do everything in one go, rather than splitting things up. It's pretty much just a time saver. At the cost of a mod slot. Unlimited ammo buff on the Nathrok. Oof. Oof. I mean, if you bring a weapon that has a feature, don't expect the game to accommodate that feature and give you something else. It's kind of the same as how with Lavos you can there's suddenly be in a mission where there's loads of energy going around from the Trinity and the game just goes, oh, what, you're Lavos? Well, get fucked then. Don't care. Empower and Wisp? I mean, Empower and Wisp it's good, but like, decoy. You know? Decoy. Look at him go. Look at him go. With their Mark 1 Lato. Look at him go. Someone else pick up the Data Mass this time? Yeah, they did. We're good. We're good. So you could go for, you know, some kind of meta option like Raw, Dispensary, Empower, or you can just go Decoy and really confuse the people at DE who are suddenly wondering, wait, why is everyone using Decoy on Wisp all of a sudden? Like, I would be curious how long it would take them to figure out why all of a sudden just a whole bunch of people are using Decoy on Wisp. I wonder how long it would take them to figure it out. Next dev stream, Wukong clone is replaced with Decoy. Oh god. What's Mark 1 Lato doing in the Kuva Fortress? It's chilling. Why, what are you doing? They never would? I mean, they might, you know. Someone might spill the beans. What am I shooting? I was getting blocked by something there. That was weird. Let's put down a new decoy. Decoy, Razorwing Blitz, Titania pretty OP. I mean, I don't know how that would be OP, but fair. I imagine Molt would be superior. If we're talking overpowered. Now, as for just, you know, decoy fun, well, the only downside with decoy is that you can only have one at a time. Because imagine if I could put more of these around. Imagine if I could do all the distractions. There we are. That's the power of Fuse Reservoir. I just got all 3 buffs in one cast. Now I can just leave. Go! Wisp Ghost, go! Pop. Decoy on Mirage? I mean, that... What is this? Game, plus. Plus. I'll take this one. Switch that. There we are. So I guess I'm taking some Kuva, yeah. Yeah, I guess, you know. It's not always avoidable. Sometimes, just Kuva. Hey Melon, just got here. What's this decoy meta? The decoy meta is I tried to decide what was the least useful ability I could pick for my Wisp. And I think I found it. Also, I just wanted as many Wisps as possible. I managed to have a Wisp, and a Wisp Ghost, and a Wisp Decoy, and a Wisp Spectre all at once. 4 Wisps from one person. Just Wisp. And now I'm going to leave that ability there, so the next time I pick up Wisp and just go straight into a mission, I will see I have Decoy, and just wonder what the hell is wrong with me. What armor is on my Wisp? Good question. Good question. Let me see. So I've got the Wisp Galf helmet, of course. I mean, loads of people do that. It's just a thing. Attachments. I've got the Dex Raksaka chest guard shoulder guards with the Saturn 6 knee plates. Because, you know, I bump into things a lot. I really do. So it's probably a good idea to protect your shins a bit more. They looked very fragile. I'm not careful with Wisp. I'm not careful. Any assessments on when the new content update will come out? I know about the one that's coming next week. I don't think they've given us a time frame on the one after that, though, Backspacer. So the one with the Zaramin, we don't know. You see, this Syandana is very, very powerful on Wisp because it allows me to show the back of Wisp on Twitch and not get banned. So yeah, very powerful Syandana, that one. Very powerful. Speaking of which Syandana is the Brocket Prominent Syandana. Yeah. Hello, Scary Ninja. Nice seeing your face for the first time. Well, welcome to the stream, my dude. Welcome indeed. You're probably going to see some cursed builds at the moment because I've reached that point where I bring out stupid shit. Let's do Protea next. Let's do Protea next. Alright. What have we got on Protea at the moment? We've got Grenade Fan, Blaze Artillery, Dispensary, Breach Surge. That feels very meta. But I don't want to break that one because that's actually a useful meta. I ain't going to break it. Let's go. Wearing a Twitch Titan Dana saves you from Twitch bans? True facts. True facts. At least when it comes to, you know, family-friendly content. Or whatever justification they use. Just to be clear, this stream does not attempt to focus on family-friendly. We have mass murder, war crimes following the Geneva suggestions. We have children conscripted into war. Let me see what we have: slavery, indentured servitude, forced body modifications, various other bits. You know, it's not a family-friendly game. So we'll get more details on Zaramin in the February dev stream. All right, cool. We'll look forward to that then. Is Molt the most accurate helmet on Titania? When you say accurate, I mean, it's instant to cast, which is great for just instantly popping up her speed. Don't have to worry about hold to cast, any animations or anything, you just do it. Is Protea good? Yes. Next question. Observe. Yeah, that's pretty good. Observe again. Yeah, pretty good. Let's buff this up. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm just using abilities here, not even shooting, and things are dying. I would consider that pretty good. And she just scales up and up and up. If I used a grouping ability like in Snare, it would be even more ridiculous. Let's just kill this corridor. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, let's just flat behind me. Just a little bit of a speed dash, why not? Get through that room nice and quickly. How would I rework Valkyria? I don't believe she needs too much of a rework overall. Paralysis ability just could really do with being rethought. But her first ability, remove some of the jank perhaps. Yeah, make it just more appealing to use. Her third ability is overall fine. Why they made that helminth? Well, because the others are a bit crap. But then you look at how many others have got helminthed. Her fourth ability, I'd say that's fine as well. There's not a lot that needs doing on her. On Valkyria, that is. Right, can I sneak through? Yep. Easy. Easy. I was lucky. I forgot about the AoE on that. I thought I was on my secondary. Oh, come on. There we are. Done. Well, at least my bit's done. We'll wait on the rest. Let's go get some reactant. Your game's not wanting to start? Fair enough, Animalic, fair enough. We'll grab someone else. Which means, literally guys, there is a free spot available now to join in the missions. Send a message in-game to the Kentonia, I'll bring you into the squad. Or the future ones, you just need to have Requiem relics. But who needs them? Apparently not me. Flat. Oh! Whatever, they're still dead, it's just... Don't let me put all of that into an enemy and then corrupt them, you know? That's just insulting. Alright, let's pop on some additional tank. Do some more killing. Yeah. These guys don't stand a chance. You're Xing a sentry? Yep. You got sentry, dispenser, and I subsumed off teleport. Because it's pretty bad on this one. Imagine if instead of Breach Surge, you can have Wisp's Will-O-Wisp ability. That would be wonderful in my opinion. To have Frames the ability to go temporarily invisible, invulnerable, and teleport across distance without otherwise being an insane usage, that would be great. Even that or Nova's Portal, that would have been nice. Where were all these enemies a second ago? Oh well. Oh, they bloody locked down the area. Wait, someone caught it. Nice. You like Breach Surge? I mean, Breach Surge is alright. But like, I would have appreciated some kind of teleportability. And if I recall correctly, we didn't get that. In the entire helmet system, there isn't one I can think of off the top of my head at least. I might be wrong, someone tell me if I'm wrong, but I think there's not one. We got so many mediocre damage abilities or abilities which offer kind of token effects. And then we got some absolutely mad things like Gloom, Breach Surge, Dispensary, Warcry. Where you're like, whoa, okay. That's kind of key features to those frames that I thought, that's mad, we're giving those out. Sure. Dispensary's not too much problem because Protea has so much going for her. Gloom from Sevagoth is an interesting choice overall, I'd say, compared to the other stuff out there. Warcry has definitely been a hit to Valkyria. Breach Surge, Wisp has a lot going for her, so Breach Surge isn't the worst to give out. I just would have liked a teleport ability, honestly. I just would have. See, Gloom mentioned a lot. What does it do? So it's an AoE toggle ability which slows down enemies and gives you lifesteal on all attacks that you make in the area. Your allies in the area also gain lifesteal on their attacks, and the slow effect, not only can it be ramped up to an insane degree, it affects almost every single enemy in the game. So even really high tier enemies can be slowed down to almost no threat whatsoever. Gloom is ridiculously powerful. ridiculously powerful. Do you want to make players use less popular frames, only made the good frames better? That's often an issue just in any kind of game balancing. Attempts to make it easier for the little guy usually makes it easier for the big guy. That goes in both PvP things and in balancing for PvE, stuff like this. Unless you directly focus on the actual core issue, yeah. Oh yeah, get a Sevagoth. It's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Imagine a helmet for exalted weapon. Now that could be interesting, actually. A helmet for exalted weapon. That could be really interesting. Level subsumed abilities, Vile Rush, correct, yep. It still costs 0 energy. It still does everything Vile Rush does, with the exception of being unable to give an infused damage type to itself and other abilities. So effectively it has half the damage that Lavos can do Vile Rush on. Otherwise it's functionally the same. I did see your idea, Space Cadet, yeah. I will say you are definitely not the first person to have that idea. That idea was had the very second people started playing Warframe, I can tell you that. As soon as there was a Warframe game, there was the idea of playing Corpus versus Grineer. Even before Conclave existed, if it didn't at the time. I can guarantee you it existed then as an idea. So, it's an interesting one, but it's definitely not new. It's been around. It's been around. And on to the next request. I'm going to get through all of Z's requests, not to lie. If there's any requests I don't get to today, guys, I will refund you the points. Let me just get some of these bad jokes out the way. Oh, we've only got 3 requests left. It was just a load of jokes. Never mind. We're fine. Isn't Gauss' 3 an exalted weapon? No. No, it's not. Alright, Wukong with the same bits. We should be good. Let's just go. If you can't mod it directly on the frame itself, if it doesn't have a separate section for modding it, it's not an exalted weapon. They're just different things. Is it just the spy one we got? Oh, okay, just the spy one. Let's do it. It would be easy to balance, Space Cadet. It would be. Why they're not doing it? Yeah. I mean, PvP hasn't been the focus of this game basically ever. So, I don't blame them for not focusing on it. Yeah, it has been an interesting result on that side, Morvain. You're very right. It has certainly been rather revealing overall, just how many people look at certain abilities and go, eh. It also shows overall that the Warframe user base is by and large casual. The simple answers are the ones which get up there a lot. A lot. So like Gloom, simple answer for crowd control and healing. You just turn it on and win. For Breach Surge, you just cast it in a group of enemies and you just get loads of damage. You just do. Raw, or damage. Basic. Dispensary, just gain all the resources you are struggling in. Done. It's not a bad thing, it's just a thing. My 4th ability on this. Oh! That's what that one is. I didn't recognise the symbol for a moment. Fair enough. Well, goodbye. Oh, there's their body. I saw the points go off that way, but then they're back here. That's an interesting one. But yeah, most Warframe players, myself included, are lazy. We will put in effort at times, but usually most of that effort is going to either being lazy or being mad. We are one of those two things, lazy or mad, and not much else. I can't remember if I can just complete the rest of this mission by flying, can I? Is this door open? No, it's not opened yet. I do need to actually do these bits and pieces in order to open that part of the mission, as it were. There we go. It looks like there are people in my vault. No, surely not. No, it's a trick of the tile. There's no one in there. Yeah, I have to break the node points and then I can just fight through. I never actually checked Wukong before to see if I could skip ahead. Turns out, nah. No easy skip. Alright, let's grab some of this reactant, because I am missing a bunch of it so far. Molt speed. Molt speed on the Kuva Fortress, probably a bad idea, but doing it anyway. Warp drive engage. I've only got 710 reactant. Okay. And I'm rapidly approaching the exit, it feels like. So I need more enemies to get corrupted, please. Ah, there's some. Switch to Blapper. There we go. Now we're good. Speeding out of here. That's a good flight speed. No more energy for me. Hello, Dysexley. I have no idea if I pronounced your name correctly or not, because that's a lot of interesting letters together at once. So I'm just going to go with that. Warp drive, that's Raise Wing, Blitz, Burst, Molt. I mean, true. This wasn't like warp drive, but it was certainly more manageable. Certainly more manageable. Really not caring about no cast speed? Oh yeah, let me get some more energy. And then cast speed. Yeah, there's no cast speed, no cast time to it at all. Just cast. My finger is actually getting slightly tired here. There we go. I'm glad that's done. Ah, what a waste of pizzas. I love it. That's fun. Hey, we got the Harrow New Optics again. So difficult, guys. So difficult. I got Harrow New Optics, but I didn't get a Harrow chassis. Where is your god now? Where is your god now, Twitch? Harrow New Optics are not even a chassis. I'm just built different. My RNG. I can flip a coin and get heads 51% of the time. Deal with it. Alrighty, we got 2 more requests here. We've got a Zaki request. And we actually, now I look at it, this final request here isn't for a frame. The final request is for a weapon. Now, you've done pick a frame. I don't usually have a pick a weapon option, but you know what? I'll let it through because I do have the Cedo. But yeah, sure. Zaku with Cedo. Let's do it. Probably easier to get Harrow Prime than Harrow G at this point. I mean, that's true for a lot of frames, yeah. But with the Harrow farm, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. That said, you can't just purchase the parts for Harrow Prime. But then if we're going down that route, you know... I mean, you can just purchase Harrow. Like, if we want to talk about the fastest possible farm, click done, you know? Click and done. Can I bring out the Observe next mission? Do I not have it on at the moment? Well, yes, apparently I can. There you are. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, we got a few different ones. We haven't done a rescue today. Probably for good reason. Yeah, with the whole, there wasn't a rescue on the Kuva Fortress which had a Void Fissure, but you know, who's counting? Normal Ash Farm? Yeah, that's rough. Normal Ash Farm is rough. That's just the way it goes, Beard. At least you got bits you can sell, you know? At least you got bits you can sell. Don't forget as well, guys, as we go diving into this, we are coming towards the end of today's stream. So if you do want to get in on that Platinum raffle, if you want a chance to win 75 Platinum on any platform, make sure you do the redemption at the bottom of your chat window. Just hit that blue spanner icon, hit the button that says Platinum Giveaway, bam, you're in, that's it. Just, you send it through, you'll see it pop up in the chat, and that means you're in with a chance to win it.
This is a rescue mission.
Alright, Zaki, come on.
Find and liberate the hostages.
Steal some guns. Wonderful. I got me some guns. These guns are shooting for me, and I am going to be shooting as well. Just maximum devastation. Let's put on Starter's Whisper as well. Even more status effects. Yeah, we're just tearing through everything here, aren't we? Also, don't forget as well, guys, if you do enjoy the channels, if you enjoy the YouTube and Twitch channels, or just one of them, I don't know, might not like the other, that's up to you. But if you do find yourselves enjoying the content here from myself, consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free if you got Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub every single month. Make sure you re-up it if you do use that way. Otherwise, you can subscribe for a little bit in your local currency. And it helps me continue to bring this stuff to you guys. Yes, that does include the frames I don't much like. Hello, Red Dragon. Calm down a little bit, but also, otherwise, hello, dude. How you doing? You couldn't hear me over the blapping? Are you sure you couldn't hear me, or are you just joking at this point? I actually can't tell. What's the upper limit of enemy levels, which the iron stuff works? Iron stuff? Yeah, I'm lost as well there, Morvain. I'm lost as well. Oops, I've let all my ability to run out whilst looking at chat. My bad. I will steal some more guns now. There we go. Now is all good. Don't know what ability I'm actually using there, to be honest. Open the door! Let us through! And drop. Oh, okay, the hostage is running out of time. And I can't go through there. Never mind. I think I can go through here. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I do know how to play this game. Nope, that's not a way in. I'm lost. This tileset always confuses the hell out of me. I am lost. Is it round here? Here it is. I'll just do that just to blap everything, and we're in anyway. Let's crack this open. I'm going to cipher it. Why not?
I will not forget this, Tenno.
Allies! Yay! They're on our side now. They're going to help us out. See, if I turn the Grineer into allies, then we're safe. We can just leave. A little bit of blappage, a little bit of shootage. It's all good. Let's get out of here. Yeah, a little bit of Lavos, a little bit of Cedo. Oh, and before we leave, let me just very quickly, sorry guys, 1 second. Zzz. There you go, I got the observing. Got the observing, we're all good now, let's leave. Alrighty, you can see I'm actually getting quite a few of these Requiem mods now, that's good. That's good. Should have a nice stock after this. Iron Staff, Wukong's Assaulted Weapon. Oh, we're on about the Iron Staff. Right, yeah. Usually I'd recommend just using something else, honestly. I'd just recommend using something else. Are we throwing Radiant Requiem mods? You mean Radiant Requiem relics? And if so, no. I feel like the gain from upgrading to Radiant is really not worth it for just Requiem mods. They're common enough. Yeah, it's on the uncommon slot, but there's 2 of them, so it's common enough just to get a mix. I save the traces for more important relics. Yeah, if we just have a look real quickly at Wukong's staff. Let me switch to... Oh, can I do it here? I can just look at it here. Good, good. Let's grab those base stats of it real quickly, right? Let's grab those base stats. So we have a crit chance of 25% and a crit multiplier 2, status of 30%, attack speed 1.0, base damage 325, okay? So that's our starting point. You can mod up strength, I think should give you more damage on this here, but that's our starting point as a staff. Let me see what staves I can find. Now it uses its own, oh, I should probably not. Is it stave? There we are. So it uses its own combo set and move set, so it's kind of hard to compare. But you see here on this one, for example, Torpedo Prime, we've got a higher crit chance, a higher crit multiplier. Damage isn't as good though, yeah, 170. But we have got a higher attack speed compared to this one here. So the base damage, yeah, it's alright, but the crits don't allow it to keep up as much. Don't allow it to keep up as much. It's also got a limited amount of slash. It's, what's that? About 30% slash, I'd say? Yeah, it's about a 30% slash. That's pretty poor overall. In terms of upgrading, now you can see we can use a variety of mods on it. I can't remember though. Can we use Blood Rush? Oh dear. Oh dear. Now this is where most people probably clock out when it comes to the Iron Staff, because of all the mods to not have access to. Unless I'm being blind, and I don't think I'm being blind here, no Blood Rush. No Weeping Wounds. We can use Berserker, but I mean... So no Acolyte mods whatsoever. That's huge! And to add on to all this, you see this here. You see this lovely unremovable mod. This is just the stance mod for Primal Fury, for the Iron Staff. As you see what it's done to the capacity. It has done actually literally nothing. Gleaming Talon here is giving me 10 extra capacity, whereas on the Iron Staff we get none. Same number of mod slots, same modding process, but it takes out some of the most powerful mods in the game and it gives us lower capacity to work with. All this for a melee weapon which isn't always available to you. This is a melee weapon where you have to spend to use it. Do I have a spare one? No, I think I've subsumed it out on all of these. Ah, there we go. So the base rate of it is 10 just to cast, and then 5 energy per second. Just a constant drain there. In fact, I'm looking actually, the damage I had there, that was with the strength bonus, wasn't it? Without the strength bonus, where is it at? 250 base. Yeah, it's even worse than I thought. Even worse than I was showing there. Even worse than I was showing. I showed it with a 30% buff from the strength. Now, obviously, you can still mod that in, but that's my point. You can buff up the base damage with strength, but you can't just buff up the crits on the staff like you would a normal weapon. It doesn't have the combo scaling. You are effectively just as good at 1x combo as you are at 12x combo with this. You can still use the Gladiator mods. The Gladiator mods will give you some option there, but usually you're not really using much in the way of Gladiator mods. You get Gladiator Might on there, cool. Alright, you've got 1/4 the effectiveness of Blood Rush. Now you need to be using the others over here as well. So if I go Gladiator, so you've got Gladiator Aegis for the most pathetic armor buff you have ever seen. You've got Gladiator Finesse, which isn't really a Wukong thing. Wukong doesn't need this defense against dying. You've got Gladiator Resolve, which is just a worse vitality by far. And these are your options for improving the crits on your melee weapon. There is worse armor? Okay, there are going to be others, but at that point, I mean, do they even count as armor mods? So overall, the Iron Staff stats are terrible. Comparison to other melees that just exist. And it's not just the stats, but the options are just curtailed. The options are just taken away from you in ways that I don't see why. I don't see why. So, Wukong Staff would be nice. It has one thing going for it, and that is the length of the stick. The length of that staff is actually connected to your range. So if you have an improved range on your Iron Staff, like Prime Reach, then the length of the beam of the staff increases as well. And that's it. Does he trigger alarms whilst in Cloudwalker? No, he does not. Wukong in Cloudwalker, he is undetectable by any means whatsoever. Nothing can detect him in Cloudwalker. However, if he does come within the stun radius of enemies, he will stagger them, which will make them soft alerted, and open them for finishes very briefly. But he is otherwise undetectable whilst in Cloudwalker. True, yeah, you can helmet off Iron Staff just fine, honestly. You can just helmet it off. Wukong with Ignis Wraith, best loadout? No. And with Zoris, even worse. Like, you can use Zoris for yourself, but the Wu clone doesn't understand heavy attacks. So it's not going to use Zoris correctly, nah. Nah. Yeah, Wukong's Iron Staff. It's been a while since I've had a look at it, and I'm reminded once again, unfortunately, no, it just doesn't compare. It just doesn't compare. I mean, if we have a look at the Broken Scepter, which you can get pretty early on as well, the base damage on it, it's not the what's it, 250 of the Iron Staff? Yeah, it's not the 250. But it's got extra attack speed, which will make up for that in a large part. It loses a lot of the critical chance, but you can gain a lot of that from just having a Acolyte mod. And this is something that's just given out to players as you make your way through the story. That's just given to you. And whilst it suffers on the starting critical chance, it'll pick that up. Just one mod. Which I suppose shows how Blood Rush is a very powerful mod overall. And then of course when you look at more meta weapons like this one here, where you have a base 234 damage, 24% crit, 2.2 multiplier, 36% status, and a boost to attack speed, it's already just better than the Iron Staff. It's already just better. The only thing left there for it is the base range, and not that big. Follow through though is 1.0. Now that actually, I've only just noticed that. Hold up. Now that is worth talking about for a moment, guys. This is worth talking about for a moment. 1.0 follow through. Hands up in Twitch chat. Let me know now if you don't understand how follow through works. If there's someone here who doesn't understand, I'll go into a full explanation, but only if someone here doesn't actually understand what follow through means for you. Me, no clue, no idea. Alright, so the follow through stat is available on every single melee weapon. All of them have it. Okay, guys? You'll see it here, 0.7 on the Nikana. We go over to the Cronin, it's 0.5. We go to the Glaive, it's 0.7. Follow through is the, first of all, Echo Company. Thank you very much for your subscription with Prime. Welcome to the channel proper, my dude. I am on one more sip of tea. There you are. Cheers. Welcome to the channel proper. Yeah, with the follow through, this is the percent or fraction of damage, not percent, it's the fraction of damage that will follow through to the next target if you hit more than one enemy in a single swing. So say for example, the Nikana here. Let's just take the basic Nikana. I've got 198 damage. If I swing it around in front of me, such that it hits two enemies, the first one will be hit for the full damage, the second one will be hit for 0.7 times 198, which is 138.6 damage. So we've lost 30% of it there. For each following enemy in the same single hit, that multiplier happens again, and again, and again, and again. So to come to the Cronin Prime is a harsh example. That's 0.5 though. What was a 0.5? Here we go. Redeemer Prime, 0.5. With the Redeemer Prime, for example, 0.5, it's halving the damage you're dealing with every successive enemy in the same swing. So if you hit, say, you really buff up your range to hit as many enemies as you can at once, you cluster them together, you're going swing. On 10 enemies, by the 10th one, the remaining damage on your follow through is now less than 0.1%. It is over 1,000 times lower. Okay? So when you come to this Iron Staff here with 1.0 follow through, by the 10th enemy, it's still doing full damage. If you can group up enemies, that follow through will allow you to just carve through them as easy as you carve through one single enemy. There is no slowdown in your attack strength there, no claw back of the damage by just the game trying to balance things. You hit them all for the entire lot. This is part of the reason why Glaive Prime itself is actually so strong, because whilst its follow through should hold it back, its heavy attack explosion doesn't have a follow through. It doesn't have a fall off. Its heavy attack damage just hits everything equally, which is part of why Glaive Prime is so bonkers strong. So that can be helpful to Iron Staff. If you combine Iron Staff with some way of grouping up enemies, then, yeah, you could actually get some decent damage out of it potentially just by the sheer crowd application. But unfortunately, Wukong doesn't have a grouping ability. You don't want to get rid of his clone, that's stupid. You don't want to get rid of his Cloud Walker, that's stupid. Defy, kind of up in the air, it's a very good defensive tool, honestly. But you could get rid of it for the likes of Ensnare or Lava. And that would allow you to get that grouping up. Otherwise, you're looking at other sources of grouping, such as, for example, you could be using Proboscis Cernos. That would help you out there. But at that point, you could probably just be using Glade Prime, you know. What's observed? That's my Gaze kit gun. All of my kit guns on my secondaries, I've given them stupid names. So the Gaze, as in to look at something, I have changed to Observe, to look at something. The Rattle Guts are the Shake Innards. The Tomb Finger is the Crypt Digit. And the Catch Moon is the Grab Satellite. Yes, I think I am hilarious. These two are named after StarCraft, and that one is just stupid. Yeah. I had to name a few of them after StarCraft. Why not, you know? I think I've got a few in here which is StarCrafted as well. Yep. That's from StarCraft, that's from StarCraft, that's from StarCraft, that's from EVE Online. And that I just came up with a name, because why not? Are they any good? Pagan Chaz? Yes. Yes, they are. There you are. There's 3 videos. I want you to open those up into 3 tabs right now, because this stream is going to be coming to an end. This stream, unfortunately, has run its course, guys. We're about to close up the stream. We're going to be doing the Platinum giveaway in just a moment. So you open those up in 3 tabs. I want you to do some research on kit guns today. You're going to learn about the amazing power of those crazy weapons. Is my Void Ray more like the Wings of Liberty Void Ray or the current one? More like Wings of Liberty, because with the arcane on it, it ramps up in damage over time by getting more kills. So yeah, it's kind of like the Wings of Liberty one. And it does have a chaining effect. That's also going to be like the, what's it called? Oh, the one from the really edgy Protoss. What are they called? I should remember this. This is annoying me now. What are they called? What are they called? Tauder Rim! Thank you, Wolvens! Oh my god, that was going to piss me off. Yes, the Tauder Rim Void Ray. It's similar in that sense. That shouldn't have been difficult to remember. Oh my god. That's embarrassing for myself, isn't it now? I've got weapons named after StarCraft. I couldn't even remember the bloody Tauder Rim. Anyway, with that aside, guys, I think it's time to do the Platinum giveaway, don't you? I think it's time to make someone a little bit richer in Platinum. So if you've not yet got yourself an entry into that, oi. No, 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 Beard, no. You tried abducting me, it's not happening today. No, I'm on the ball. On the ball. You know what? Beard, if you've entered into the giveaway, I'm taking your name out. I'm taking your name out for that one. The one time I give you just a little bit of trust, and this is what you do? Anyway, right, Platinum Raffle for anyone who is not Beardface. Make sure you get your tickets in. I'm just about to close the entries for it. Let me just find where my list of entries is. La da 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 da. Here we go. Let's close the entries on that now. Bam, right, that's shut. That's shut. The very last one to have got in is N8 Chaos. You are the very last one who's managed to get a ticket in for today. If you haven't done it, well, you'll just need to come back to the next Warframe stream, and I'll be doing another one then. So let's grab the full list of names here. Boom. That's what it looks like. This is everyone in for it today. Let's just give that a quick sort. Let me see. Is there a Beardface in here? Yes, there is. Beardface HD. Remove name. Alright, now we'll shuffle. We got 60 people in with Beard going away. You're going to give me stuff for the room? No, you... Communication is key, Beard. You can't ask for forgiveness just like that. But like, oh no, I was going to give you stuff. No. That's called an excuse. No. So, your name's out. You know what you did. I should probably take out Quintus whilst we're at it, but you know, the channel points is good enough on him. Let's see who's winning today. The winner is Caesar. Caesar, or C4ES4R67, which I'm just going to call Caesar. Congratulations, my dude. You are today's winner of the Platinum giveaway. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch in just a moment or two, a little bit after the stream is finished, to get your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that Platinum sent on over to you. Congratulations, my dude. And to everyone else who has joined in for today's stream, thank you very, very much, guys. I hope you have enjoyed yourselves as ever. Switch us over to a temporary little screen here, why don't we? But don't be running off anywhere just yet, guys, unless you're going over to go watch those kick gun videos, you know, that's okay. Otherwise, we're going to be ready on over to another part of the Warframe community. We want to be saying hi to someone else. We want to show them a little bit of love, guys. We want to show them a little bit of love, some of the love you've been showing me today here. So, Welvens, Quintus, you know, let's be friendly. Let's leave a good impression, shall we, guys? Let's leave a good impression. So, let's see. Where are we going to go on over to today? Who are we going to raid? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You'll come back again? Exactly what I want to hit backspace. I'll see you again on the next one, absolutely. If any of you are unsure as to when I am streaming, I'm just going to link you the schedule right now. That schedule shows you my stream times in your time zone, and it shows you what we're streaming on those days as well. So have a look at the schedule there if you're unsure what times I stream. But who are we going to give a raid on over to? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where are we going to go? I don't know. I noticed there's only a few of the names I really recognize actually streaming at the moment. It's a quiet day today, isn't it, guys? It's a quiet day. Well, let's make a bit of noise from Neoness. They're always fun to raid into. They are always fun to raid on into. So we're going to go over to Neoness, guys. That is where we're taking the stream today, and I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves. But that is all from me for now, though. I'll see you again on Wednesday for some more Warframe. Bye-bye.